What's going on, friends? It's Anton Daniels, and I gotta have a conversation with you guys about Teach Henley because you see how the sun is hitting me. This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Teach Henley.
Wait,
I use it
no.
in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the
Okay.
streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people, and I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now, and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Teach Henley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Teach Henley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. What's going on? It's Anton from antondaniels.com. I appreciate y'all for continuing to rock with me, Carrie. I am sorry. I'm apologize ahead of time because you are going to be permanently stuck at the bottom, and it's not my fault.
Why?
Because the software has disabled the feature that allow for me to be able to move people around. I'm telling you the truth. That's 2K. It's the honest to God truth. They disabled the feature. I can't move anybody around. So however people are set up is just the way that they got it.
It's all good. I'm happy to be here wherever I am.
All right. I see you. I see you. Well, I got my friends and family here. Kim, obviously Quentin just dipped off for a quick second. He fixing something. And Slimmy. Kim, listen, the one thing that we can count on from Kim is that she'll always have a different background. All right. Slimmy, got my girl Carrie. Carrie and I had a long conversation. First, she was lecturing me, but we had a long conversation last night. Got Molly, Slimmy, Q Diddy, my dog, 2K. I don't know what that name is. DPMO early morning. What? Oh, okay. I got you. You muted. I can't hear you.
Off.
Yeah, that's my morning show. Don't piss me off early morning show. Follow on YouTube.
So Carrie was lecturing me tonight, and yeah, life be lifing. What's going on, y'all?
What's the word?
Everybody. Hey Kim, how was your birthday weekend?
Oh yeah, how was it?
It was very low key.
I can't hear you that much. Your microphone is messed up, Kim.
Look like she in a master suite. What you had to do to get
Yeah,
there?
the whole background goes with your outfit, your makeup, the whole curtains, everything.
What you had to do to get there, Kim?
Smile real nice.
You said smile? Yeah, you had to put your face in a pillow.
That's
Something
right.
like that. Yeah, that look nice in the bag. I ain't gonna hold you, cuz.
Talk to the pillow.
I ain't gonna lie. Man, today been a rough day, bro. I've been fighting in these social media streets trying to defend the honor of men, bro.
What you mean?
It been rough, man. Cardi, she didn't apply some pressure, bro.
Oh, Cardi?
Yeah.
We'll get there. We're gonna get there.
Nah, I know.
We'll get there.
Yeah, it was
Anything
tough.
else?
She can't apply no pressure, dog.
We'll get there. We're gonna get there, Slimmy. Don't hold on. Anybody else?
I want to know what you did to get lectured.
You said you don't know how what?
Somebody got some feedback.
I want to know what you did to get lectured.
Kimmy, your service nervous.
It's the audio.
Yeah, it sounds like you coming out talking out of a toilet or something.
Yuck.
Is that any better?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
All right,
I
what
said
was
I
you
want to
saying?
know. I want to know what you did to get lectured.
Gotta ask Carrie about that.
What you do, Care?
Nothing. I just was watching the stream last night. That's all.
Wait, I was on the screen last night. You ain't lecture me.
If I'd have had your phone number, I probably would do the same thing to you too.
Okay.
I included you in one of my messages.
Hey, listen, man, you gotta keep that nigga 2K off the show, man.
Yeah, I was getting lectured last night, so
Yeah.
I just went ahead and cut the stream off and just went home to bed after my lecturing.
Yeah, sorry, y'all.
It was that bad, yeah.
You gonna be HR for my show, I guarantee you. You'll be
She made me explain myself.
Sometimes you just gotta take the time to talk to people. Get so much understanding.
She poured out some scripture on me and everything.
no,
No, I didn't.
I was
not
about to
the
say.
hand wagging.
No,
Damn,
I
we
did
trying to-
reference the book though. I did reference it, but I didn't pull out no scripture.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
you referenced the scriptures. All right, I take that
Yeah.
back. So, anyways, I told her I promise her I'm gonna keep stressing her out though. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Anyways, anything else new before we get started with the show? Jumped on my girl's Pearl show.
Yeah, that was dope.
Oh, I didn't even know she was still doing the
It
show.
looked like she got remonetized. I didn't ask her about that.
Yeah, you can send a super chat.
Yeah, Pearl is remonetized.
Don't that all you got to do? Because when they took my first page, I just made another one. But if you
No, that's her same page. She got over 2 million still on that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that she was remonetized. I gotta call her about that. I didn't even realize that.
Might be some help for Fresh and Fit then. Some hope for Fresh and Fit.
I hope so. I don't like to see content creators get demonetized. I don't like that shit. I don't like censorship. Even if I don't agree with you, I don't like that.
Yeah.
So shout out to her. Anything else, y'all? I think I'm about to get out. I think I'm about to get out of here.
Karate Kid Legends was foof.
Slimmy is our resident movie expert.
Oh, I want to say I seen Sinners for the first time. I got it on bootleg now. Yes. So it wasn't that I couldn't go to the movies to see it. It's like I ain't had no babysitter. So I had to wait till it come out on bootleg. But it was good. It was a good movie, bro.
Why do you wait for it to come out on bootleg when you got all these sites that you can just watch it on for free?
Well, that's kind of what I did, Slim.
Oh, okay.
It took a while for a good copy to come out.
Oh shit, you could.
I was just talking about pirated movies on a live stream.
I don't understand with all of the technology and so why wouldn't you pirate? We don't pirate movies no more, do we?
Yeah, hell we
No.
do. That's how
Yes.
I got every
No, it's not pirating.
I got the Fire Stick. Well, it's not a Fire Stick. It's like a code. I got every channel in the world. Like you should see I got 1,000 porn channels. Like nigga. Oh shit! One day I'm gonna squirt till it hurt. I know I am. Cause it got so many channels, bro. Like it's literally 1,000 porn channels, and then every other channel in the world, pay-per-view, everything, everything.
Kim, what you think about that?
That's a lot. Did you have to upload those channels yourself, or did they just?
No. So I got this plug, and you just type in a code, whatever, whoop, and the app pop up, and then it's on your TV, like with all the time, like real cable, Anton, like real cable, real time cable, everything.
How do you know you have 1,000 porn channels though?
I went through all of them. What the fuck? You think I'm gonna just look? It say adult, and then once you just scroll, it got everything. Everything.
Mm-mm. I can't do it, but I do think I'm gonna be in a different location tomorrow night. So
Where you going?
I don't know yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. You got some suggestions? Why? Where you gonna be at?
I go back home tomorrow. I
Where
go
you
back
at?
out. St. Louis.
You went to St. Louis. You fuck with hood niggas, don't you?
Supposed to be in Miami. I got rerouted.
How you sang from St. Louis to Miami is insane.
I go where I'm told to go.
Who
So
told
you going back down south tomorrow then?
Yeah. I was in Detroit for an hour today.
You should have hit me up.
Do you be trafficking? Why you on the road? Kimmy, what you do?
I move weight 2 or 3 days out the week.
I like that.
Oh, for real, what you do?
She told you she move weight. She move weight.
I have an expensive lifestyle to maintain.
Hey, the only girls I know go from city to city be escorts and call girls.
And that's why it works that I move weight. Nobody suspects it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. What's up, Molly? How you feel? Molly is really the most famous person here. So
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm the most hated person.
I don't know about that.
You got visibility.
Quinn, what's up, big dog? You quiet down there. What's happening?
Life.
Kim, what's going on with Quentin?
I don't talk to Kim no more.
He really doesn't.
Why you don't talk to you no more?
I don't know. After I hung up on him, he just been acting funny.
Quentin, you emotional like that?
He tender as hell.
Quentin is emotional. I know
What you mean? No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, because you pouting.
No, I'm good.
That's what they say when they pout.
The real Quentin, if you ask anybody in my real life, I don't really care about too much.
You got tired of getting hid in that friend zone, bro. Kim was hiding his ass like an Easter egg, dog.
Not hiding. Quentin has chosen to be there.
Oh my God.
Hey, nigga, you gonna need to pipe down with that nonsense, Miss Kimberly.
Oh, she got this nigga the choice and he still staying.
2K, I'll have you know.
Oh my God, bro.
City boys down bad.
Be down, bro. You down.
Few people will have your back like I have his. How about that?
That's all you got. He wants you to have it front.
I don't really need to have a girl to have my back, but I appreciate it.
Jesus.
Oh my God. I love this show so much. I love this show so much.
You just got to send her a dick pic and fuck up the whole friendship, bro. Like it's just the Hail Mary, bro.
I'm not that kind of person. I just put my dick on the screen on FaceTime.
But do that. But go all the way. Either she gonna reconsider what she said, or she just gonna go on to say fuck it, I can't do it.
I don't care about Kim's vagina as much as y'all want me to.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is so crazy.
Jeez.
Kim's vagina isn't old enough for me.
That sound weird.
Not seasoned enough.
Not seasoned, actually unseasoned. Shit.
You know the thing about this show.
This is strange.
You know the thing about this show is that you could truly say that everybody got a truly different personality.
There's no one like me in the whole wide world, though.
I believe that. Really, the wild card is Carrie, and y'all don't even know.
Here we go. No,
y'all don't know this one. Y'all don't know this woman. Y'all don't know her.
Carrie scared me the most.
Listen, listen.
Yep.
I think the most likely person to meet to you on this panel is Carrie.
Hell no. Listen, bro. If anybody gonna meet to anybody, it's definitely Molly.
Yeah, it's not gonna be me.
It's definitely
Molly. I'm gonna hurt you a different kind of
Molly
way.
gonna get your ass out of there, cuz. Look at Molly. Molly, bro.
No, I think Molly will just stab you in your fucking gut, nigga.
Nah,
She
Molly
fucking me
gonna
too.
meet you,
Shit.
She got
you know what? Y'all threw me. Y'all was talking shit last week, but BT Plus is the shit. Not fucking. I let the free trial fucking lapse, and I paid for that shit. I've been watching that shit for like 2 weeks.
What scared me about
What you watching?
It's all good shit. I ain't missed yet.
Martin?
All the blacks of the
right,
blackity
no.
blacks.
All right, watch this. Slimmy, before we get started with the show, if you had to pick any woman that you, not saying that you're scared of any woman at all, but if you would say that any woman is the most scary for you, which woman on here is the most scary?
It will have to be the closest to who I was raised by, because they always got that split.
Who?
Can't trust that split personality.
Kim. It's Kim.
You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
That split personality, man.
Okay.
Who I'm most scared of?
Yeah. If you had to pick a woman here, including me,
Molly.
Why Molly?
I feel like Molly betrayed you. Like if you can make a good enough offer, I feel like Molly gonna let your ass hang, bro. I do. You can't tell me no different.
Quentin, who's the scariest person that be here?
Molly.
Why Molly?
I feel like Molly would be in her room like pushing buttons from a computer and fuck you up. Like, and you won't know where the fuck it came from. And she would like, I feel like Molly would kill someone and then go right to sleep. Like nigga, like nothing, like didn't think shit twice about it, nigga snoring, best sleep ever.
And y'all all wrong.
I'm sure it's exhausting, Quentin.
It's Carrie. Carrie is the scariest person here, bro.
You are whatever.
100%, bro. I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
The reason why Carrie is scary because you wouldn't see it coming. But I know deep down, this ain't Carrie all day, every day. I know she a mother, so I know she mean. So I'm accounting for that. It's the point that you know Molly gonna do it, and it ain't nothing you can do to stop her.
No, that's not it, bro. Listen. Anytime somebody really goes like and change their life for the better, you gotta take that into consideration, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I'm warning you, bro.
Whatever.
Let me go talk to Joe. Where's Joe? I'm gonna call Joe. You know I got his number.
I'm nice.
I'm
Kim
gonna
is cool though. Like you get what you get from Kim. Like you get what you see.
Nah, Kim's sneaky.
Duh.
Like you think Kim is okay, but she ain't. She be fucking frying on the inside.
No, I will never lie to you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what's gonna happen.
No, nigga. Kim move in silence. She'll do some fuckery, and you think she don't see that shit, and she be plotting.
All right, so y'all ready to get started with the show?
Yeah.
I gotta not drink today. I'm gonna have to get these super chats popping.
You get horny in hell when you drink, Anton.
That's not true.
He get horny.
Don't start this, bro. It's too early.
I'm not. I just know the different though.
Don't even mention it. Don't even
drink. Don't even drink.
Don't even start it.
What's wrong with y'all being so mean?
Here we go.
Right.
Here we go.
Turn your AC on now.
Hey man, it's Prime Month, man. Open up a little bit.
Oh man, come on now. Come on, bro.
Open up, man. Taste the rainbow, my boy.
No,
yeah,
bro.
fucking NFL said they're gay, they're lesbians, the NFL is transgender, they're all of that shit. They love that shit.
What are you talking about?
They have a commercial talking about the NFL is gay. And
Dez did that.
That's fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, that's trash.
Joshua says, "Oh gay C, oh gay C."
We're gonna fuck Indian in the ass too, nigga. 4 games straight.
I'm betting on Indiana, y'all.
Nah, hell nah.
McDice says Kim is so fine, like, beautiful. Oh,
Why'd you say tonight? Like it's like one day specific.
But I chose to take what I wanted from it.
Phoenix, the clavicles pulled up tonight. That made me happy. Yes, the Camel says, Anton, check on your boy Poppy Chulo. He said his wife cheated on him. No, he didn't.
Oh shit! Anton, I said that to you.
Yeah, I don't believe that shit though.
No, it's true, bro. Cuz he should have been listening to us on the episode.
Is it that nigga that wears shoulder pads and the knee pads on his Louis Vuitton shit?
Yeah, that's him. You ain't you, bro. You ain't seen it?
I won't watch it. I don't want to believe.
Like his wife they was having a conversation. He was having a conversation with another dude online. His wife jumped in the convo, like and started like talking for him type shit. Like it was crazy. Like he was arguing with another dude online. His wife came in and intervened in the conversation and started like trying to check the dude. The dude disrespected her and there. Like it was crazy, bro.
What they gonna do with cheating?
Yeah, he got caught. Well, so no, not he got caught. She cheated on him 2 years ago, and he took her back, and I think he just found out she cheated again. Yeah, it was bad. And we was on the show trying to school him, Anton. Like, but yeah, it was bad, bro.
That can't be true.
Yeah, because it is.
She's such a nice woman. I met her, bro.
Yeah,
that's the worst.
I mean,
yeah. Oh shit, Molly nice too, nigga.
Nigga, you don't see that shit coming.
I love Molly.
If Molly cheated, you wouldn't be surprised though.
Molly would never cheat on me.
I know. I don't think Molly would cheat at all, but if she did, I wouldn't be surprised.
I would be surprised.
Yeah, it's bad. So you need to look at that.
What's the problem?
Bad.
Listen, I see greatness in her that y'all just overlook.
Who, Molly?
100%. Let me tell you why Molly is so great. Let me tell you what makes her great. Is that the fact that she's so transparent that there are no surprises. You know what I'm saying? So she's gonna tell you exactly where she at. Now, the difference between her and most women, let me tell you something. The difference between her and most women, and this is why she's not appreciated on the show, because she's telling you what she knows from a woman's perspective. Most women are going to lie to you and tell you what you want to hear. I'd rather deal with a person that is absolutely transparent and play with her cards face up than dealing with a person that's going to give me a perspective of what she think I want to hear, and then I'm going to run into something different. That's why we having a conversation about Poppy Chulo right now.
No, so Molly got way too much mystery in her history.
No, she don't.
Yes, she do. We don't know nothing about Molly. She ain't got social
media. Y'all know because she don't talk about it online.
And she got a lot of mystery in her history, bro.
Okay. Listen, the first time that I ever talked on the phone with Molly, she told me straight up everything about herself. And I said, interesting. And I locked it down and I ain't never said nothing. So she's very transparent. She's very upfront. She's very matter of fact. And she don't hide nothing. She just say exactly what it is and she say what she expect.
I think
I don't know why that's a problem.
I think she a real one. She got a different point of view than what most people want to hear though. Most people, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that shit. So it's like you take the point of view and you apply it to the person instead of just taking the point of view with a grain of salt and just noticing who the person is. I think that's a lot of problems with people today.
So I don't think negative about it at all. But I do have to recognize the two types of Molly I have seen since I've been on this show. And y'all can leave it up for interpretation all you want to. But I know Molly wasn't this Molly when she first came on the show. So a woman that can chameleon herself like that is a woman that you need to be worried about.
I don't think she's a chameleon. I think she's straight up. And people don't see, listen, people don't like the fact that she is straight up and speaking and telling it exactly. Niggas like to get finessed. They like to be told the right thing. They like to be told or whatever. They don't like to hear the honest truth from a perspective. They want every woman to be agreeable instead of every woman being authentic on exactly what the perspective is. I don't I don't know.
Women are fucking stupid. And I came to this conclusion. Like, I don't really be trying to fuck with that. But listening to what's her name? Mercedes. What's the light-skinned chick with the dude's haircut last night?
What's wrong with Mercedes? I like Mercedes.
Nigga, she just said everything good about her best friend, and then say, "I'm not attracted to him."
Yeah, I promise the whole time
she gave every reason in the world to be with that nigga, and then said, "I'm not attracted to him." What kind of fuckery is that?
You did. You might think I'm playing, but I was thinking about you when she was saying all this shit, bro.
You think that about what?
No, because the dude she was describing, it was a good dude like yourself, and.
Nigga, you don't know me, nigga. No, nigga. I'm tired of hearing nigga. You don't know who I am, nigga. I'm not even playing. Nigga, if you talk to any girl in my past, they would say that nigga's a fucking asshole.
I know who can't say that, Kim.
Who? She'd say it too.
But seriously, bro, I was really thinking about like how good guys like yourself get put in like fucked up positions. Why dudes like me prosper and women?
I don't get put in fucked up positions with women. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
Most relationships that it didn't go correctly is my fault. Like I did some dumb fuck nigga shit.
That's not good.
You taking the blame, and that's the first.
No, I couldn't, nigga, because I know the only time I don't mess up is with black women. Black women is the bitches that be leaving. Every black woman I've been with, they. All the white girls, I fucked all that shit up. All the Mexicans.
Say what you want to, but black women have the least amount of like they gonna get the fuck out of there.
Facts.
They give you the least amount of effort that you could ever get from a woman.
Facts.
I disagree.
I'm telling you
that they leave.
I disagree. I think that black women will. I don't know. I got a different.
I think with most women, you can give them all the grace in the world, and they would give you like 5%. Like as soon as you do some dumb shit, they out. Even though you extended them.
Let me, because I hold black women accountable on a regular basis. But let me shoot them some bail right now. I disagree with y'all. The one thing about black women is that they probably endure more than any other group of women on the face of the earth when it comes to being in a relationship. I think that the nature of most women is the same, but culturally, black women will ride. They may be a little bit more unruly. They may be a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but they gonna fucking ride for you, bro. If you roll with them. Now, let me give you an example so I can give you a comparison. White women will wait and take all your shit, nigga. They will wait till you fuck. See, y'all, people keep pedestalizing white women. I don't understand that shit, bro. I genuinely don't understand it. White women are looking to take every fucking. They will act like they sticking and holding you down.
Or black women.
Meanwhile, they sitting there talking to a fucking lawyer. They trying to plot and plan and scheme and wait until shit comes out.
So black women.
No, bro. No. Black women
they'll take you to court and make you pay child support for a kid that's not yours.
All women will do that. All women will do that.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. Like this ain't fucking racist.
All women will do that.
Nigga, every day I'm on YouTube watching these black women rolling these niggas through court, nigga. And this shit wild. The shit I be seeing.
Anton,
black and white. It's all women. It's not just black women. It's everybody. It's all of them.
Positively. Listen, the one thing I know about black women that they don't get enough credit for is they will fucking ride for you. If they believe in you, even if you fuck up, even if you do some fuckboy shit, nigga, they like, you know what? But you still, I rock with you. Like I'm telling you, they are more loyal than any.
I don't know how you can say this.
They are more loyal.
I say a whole lot of stuff when y'all haven't been with these other women.
Now, Anton, you can't say that with the statistics that's out there, bro. You can't say that they gonna stick with you thick and thin, and all of them single mothers. You know the niggas ain't.
That's not what I said. I said that the nature of most women is the same. When you compare them against other groups of women, I believe that they are more loyal.
That's your belief. That don't make it the facts.
That ain't the fact. Agreed. That's
That
what I
ain't
believe.
I think it depends on where you at and the culture that they come from. I think that's gonna really, some cultures, they are not meant to deal with certain type of men. Like any type of man that's involved in the police or any type of situations where it's adversity, they bouncing.
Bro,
leave.
I've seen no. Let's be clear. I've seen black women take charges for niggas, bro.
Because they stupid, nigga. Not because they
Yes.
good.
Oh, okay.
No,
So okay, now
What
they
do you
stupid.
mean?
Think about what you're saying.
That's
Now
not
they
okay.
stupid. Now they stupid.
What do you mean now they
It's
stupid?
not
That's
that
what I'm
I'm
beginning
making-
shit off with is they fucking stupid.
So no, Anton, it's not that we don't love black women or no shit like that. But what we saying is black women, you got the least amount of bullshit that you can do to them before they replace you or they move on. They don't stick around to play that long game. Like
depends on the culture that they come from.
Bro. It's not true, bro.
Depends on the culture that they come from.
True, bro.
How many black women have athletes for baby dads that go pro, and then he get a white girl because the white girl played the long game? It's a lot, and
that has nothing to do with loyalty.
It do.
It doesn't.
Historically, bro, they not loyal, bro.
I
love a black woman for everything that she is, but to say that a black woman is loyal, it would be a fucking lie. I'll be lying to everybody on this fucking panel.
No, I gotta say it. I'm not gonna just agree with y'all for the sake of agreeing with y'all.
You will next week. You'll
no, I won't. No, I won't.
Yeah,
no, I fucking won't.
Yes, you fucking
like I said, I think that the nature of most women, man, listen, y'all just, let's be clear. Y'all niggas just pedestalize other cultures of women.
I said
yes,
women.
Y'all no,
y'all
y'all
didn't
niggas
say black
think,
women. I said women.
Y'all think
I didn't attach a color to it.
Out of here, Quinn.
Mexican women be with their baby daddies from 7th grade through the rest of their life.
That's not what we're talking about, bro.
You can't find that in the black community.
Mexican women is some of the biggest.
Oh man, that's not true. My dude married his high school
Mexican women are
sweetheart.
some of the biggest whores.
Yes, they are.
It's not.
Yes, they fucking are.
Okay, Anton Daniels.
Listen, bro, Anton, this ain't no knock on black women, but we just speaking facts, bro. These are just facts. If black women were so loyal, like you say they were, it wouldn't be a bunch of baby mamas running around in the community rapping.
Loyalty and having and being baby mamas don't have nothing to do with
what
it.
What is you saying, Anton?
It doesn't. It does not. They choose wrong. They pick the wrong niggas, and they got to be accountable for picking the wrong niggas. Wrong. No, they pick wrong, but that don't have anything to do with being more loyal than another group of women. Let's be very clear. There are a ton of single white baby mamas out here. There are a ton of single mama Indian women. There's a ton of them. Dude,
Indians
is crazy.
Indians is crazy. I see them every day.
I've been doing review videos.
Never seen
they have been on my nigga. Go and look on the Anton Daniels channel. They fucking everywhere. They Asian, they Latino, they Hispanic, is white women. They all, man, matter of fact, white women are some of the biggest feminists. White women are way more feminist than black women.
I get that, Anton, but white women still be with
if a white woman is a feminist, if the culture of them is to be more feminist than black women, how are they more loyal?
They still be with their man, Anton.
No, they don't.
Listen, Anton.
They don't, bro. They are the ones that start bringing up their family most.
Name the group other than black women, than black women that got swapped out for welfare.
No, white women, nigga. They on more welfare than black women. What are you talking about? That's a fact.
Anton, it's more of them, but
and per capita, more of them are on welfare too.
Anton, I don't want to seem like I'm down to black women because I do look at black women like the Popeyes of the chicken.
We know you hate black women too.
I don't. Let's stop that. Okay, black women are the Popeyes of the chicken industry. They got the best fucking chicken. Okay, white women, Chick-fil-A. They chicken not as good, but the customer service is on point. Black women, you get the chicken, but it's
y'all obsessed. No, bro, y'all just obsessed with these other cultures. Nigga,
we not, Anton. We just calling it out,
bro. Y'all are, for whatever reason, y'all think these hoes are so much better, and y'all have a bias about them. Y'all all, man, for whatever reason, y'all never talk about white women being unloyal. I never hear you niggas say anything about any other culture. These hoes is absolutely savages.
Absolutely.
And y'all give them grace.
We don't.
You give them grace.
Well,
at the very least,
my anecdotal
at the very
experiences,
least, at
no
the very
white woman
least,
has ever fucked
at
me
the
over.
very least, you niggas have to be equal accountability partners. I hold black women accountable all the time. And I also make sure that I address other cultures too. Whenever I address another culture, no, Anton, you're so off. They're great.
Well, you are all.
They will clean your clock. They will take everything out your fucking wheel.
How many white women have
they
you
will
dated?
me too. Man, all of the women that's me tooing is white women. And all of the women that's me tooing is white women. That shit's
black
a white
niggas ain't got
thing.
shit to be me too about.
Now it's
Molly, fix your face.
we getting hell. We getting it's child support for black women. Okay, that's their version of Me Too. That they shooting the niggas point blank.
Niggas making all kind of excuses for these white women.
It's not no, man. Not fuck a white bitch, Anton. Fuck them. I'm just telling you the truth. If you want to get cheated on, for the most part, all you need to do is meet one black woman. That's it, bro.
Do you know that white women are some of the most?
I've never been cheated on by a black woman. That's never happened.
Hold on, wait. White women are some of the most egregious. Nigga, don't y'all know that the reason that y'all mix is because of these white hoes? White women was the ones that was fucking on all of the dudes that was in the slave, man. Come on, man.
They were the ones. They were the ones cheating on the slave masters. That's very true.
It wasn't master fucking the slaves. You right. It was niggas sneaking in the big house and fucking a white woman and a black baby was popping out.
It was both ways though. It was both ways. Yes, it was.
How you sleep in a big house and have a black baby?
No, it's documented in history that it was,
bro.
That it was a lot of situations where
white
women, let me land. Well, white women, they actually were sleeping with black dudes, and the black men would end up being killed, and them kids was they off them kids. They off them kids too. They off them kids too. They was not letting that. They was not letting that lineage. They wouldn't let that lineage play out.
Listen, Slimmy, if they don't be here.
You crazy,
bro. The logic that you are implying is damn near diabolical. You think that
no, man. Listen.
This is true.
Well, your narrative doesn't match what Anton just said.
Y'all was telling me that niggas was sneaking in the big house.
Anton said the white people fucking the black slave is the reason that we mixed, but then you said that we were killed, so it can't be both.
It can't be. Y'all saying that niggas was sneaking in the big house, fucking a white woman, and she was having little brown babies. And
they wasn't sneaking in. She was bringing
the women were sneaking out.
She was fucking the shit out of them.
That wasn't the commonality. I can guarantee.
Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is.
It was happening both ways, man.
You gotta go and do your research, bro.
Why the fuck is this baby chocolate? What you think they gonna do to a chocolate baby that just came out of a white woman?
Okay.
I'm gonna get jabbed.
So let me relay some. Let me relay something to 2K. So a lot of things that happened in the past, they use satire to actually tell the story. So when they told the story in life, that was some of the most real time shit. Can't get right. That was actuality. They did that shit took place. When that shit took place, the woman, they got her up out of there. They took her out the public eye.
Okay, so what makes more sense? What do you think, guys? Karen, tell me, you're a sensible person. Tell me, what do you think happened the most? Slave owners fucking black women and they having the babies and getting.
I know it was a movie.
Or do you think a slave was fucking a white woman in the big house and they was having a baby and they was getting
you cannot add that to that.
How
that in the big house? Stop doing that.
Okay, big house. Do you think that slaves were fucking white women and they was having black babies and they husbands was letting it fly? Which one do you think happened the most, Karen?
No, you had shit bits. I just said they was eliminating the women and the kids, bro.
Hey, what? if they was eliminating them, we don't have light-skinned folks right now. See me?
Because that's what Anton said.
What is we talking about?
When they were caught up.
Listen, the fact of the matter is, white women have always been obsessed with black men. Since slavery, before that, the whole 9 yards. Them women were savages during slavery time. They were sleeping and cheating during slavery time, bro. That shit is no different now. Look, bro, I'm not saying that this is all white women, but if we gonna stereotype and if we gonna talk about it from a cultural perspective, I'm telling you that the most savage woman, the most unforgiving fucking woman, the woman that will fucking take you to court and clean your fucking clock and send you to jail is a white woman. Don't mistake it for even a little bit. Don't sit here and tell me that they're more loyal even a little bit. I don't believe it. There's no way you're gonna sell me on it. I'm not going for it. They are the foremothers, the forefathers of the feminist movement. They are the ones that broke up their households first. They the ones while white men was being passport bros first. They are absolutely diabolical. And if you're sitting here and telling me that they're more loyal than black women, I'm gonna call you a liar. I'm not
saying that. We're saying all women are fucking stupid.
No, you said that they was more loyal.
I didn't
say they were more loyal.
Check the data, Carrie. Go to the data.
They were loyal. I said they stayed.
Go to the data, Carrie.
My own anecdotal experience, they stick around longer. And
no, because I'm tired of y'all letting Anton spew that bullshit. Carrie, pull up.
You don't have no evidence. He just talking.
Yes, no, nigga, it's data. Pull up the data, Carrie. Y'all be letting Anton get away with murder around this motherfucker. Pull up.
The only thing you can really, the only data you gonna really have is that black women divorce more. That's the only thing you're gonna really have.
Don't that sound not loyal to you?
Wait. But then when you start getting it, but when you when you start getting into
it's okay,
further the further aspects of things, when you start getting into the further aspects of things, then you start seeing the cases where alimony was demanded, at a certain rate.
Look, let me tell you how biased
it's gonna look crazy.
Are.
I'm not biased.
No. I ain't talking about y'all. Let me tell you how biased niggas are, right? Because I'm the most objective person, I believe, that holds people accountable. Oh, absolutely. I'm an equal accountability.
The nigga that said that's facts after everything you say, nigga, shut up.
Let me tell you something. Every time you even give a black woman a compliment, for as much as I hold women accountable, if I give black women a compliment, the first thing they're gonna say is you got your cape on. With all of the shit that I talk about, making sure that you're not a single baby mama and all of this shit, the first time I say something, anytime I say something that's complimentary, even if it's not complimentary, it's in comparison to another group of women, all of a sudden it becomes, oh, you got your cape on.
Anton, you tell me I run in the victim.
That is the dumbest shit that I've ever heard in my entire life. For a person who really holds people accountable, who don't give a fuck about what nobody think, all of a sudden you got your cape on.
Can you speak up, Carrie?
Please, Carrie. Are you gonna be biased? You gonna be biased?
Are you gonna be disingenuously quiet?
I just think it's weird though, 2K, because you hate white men with a passion, but you defend their daughters,
who hate white
their
men?
sisters, and their nieces to the death of you. Like you, so it just is weird. Men? You
how? Why? Where do you get that from?
Every time we speak on panels, that's all you say, but you defend their daughters.
I never said I hate white men. You think because I can point out the truth about what black people have went through that I hate white men. That's why I'm the most objective person here.
You only focus on what black men have went through, though, because you just put black women under the bus.
You talking about riding on police officers that ain't even have nothing to do with the crime.
Where do you think I hate white men? What have I ever said some stupid ass shit?
You couldn't even remove your
emotions. He just said he said he understood it. He said he understood it. He never said it was right.
Source police officers to where you were so unobjective that you was validating the death of another man that didn't even have nothing to do with the crime. If that's not the most non-objective person in the world, hell no, you ain't objective.
No, Anton. He said he understood it. He said he understood it. He said he didn't agree.
And then
with
he said that we need to ride just like that. He said I take one of yours if you take one of mine. And then we said, but the dude was innocent. You yourself, Slimmy, said, but that don't make sense because he didn't even go after the police officer that killed his.
Yeah. No. But he said he didn't say
it.
it was right. He didn't say it was right. He didn't say it was right. That's all I'm saying.
He
Did not agree that it wasn't right. All he said was he understood what the father was going through and why he did what he did. He never agreed that was right.
You yourself said, but that's not logical because he didn't even go after the cop that killed his kid.
I agree 1,000%. All I'm saying is 2K did not agree that it was the right thing. All he said, basically he was just empathizing. He was empathizing with him more than most people would.
When you justify the death of an innocent man, that's not empathy.
No,
ain't no empathizing in there. That's vengeance. Hold on. That's not empathy. That is vengeance.
Empathy is understanding. I can understand why the dude.
It's not. No, it's not.
That's empathy. The ability to understand is empathy. It don't have to fit my narrative. It don't have to go against my narrative. Me being able to understand why he did it is the empathy.
So 2K, my question is this. You said you can put black women through whatever you put them through and they leave. Why are you putting them through anything?
No, what?
You're talking about they leave. They're not loyal because they don't stick through all that you put them through. Why are you putting them through?
No, I'm saying it's not me putting them through a course. I'm just saying if goddamn, if something happen, a black woman is gonna leave you 10 times faster. That's just what it is. It's not that I'm purposely putting them through a course.
Something like what happens?
Like, let's say, goddamn me, let's say I infidelity. Okay, where you will go talk to where a white girl will go talk to her family, and then we have to go to therapy or some shit. A black girl leave your ass right off the bat.
Bullshit.
If you wouldn't deal with her infidelity, why are you expecting her to put up with yours?
No, it's not that don't make it. That don't make what you saying right. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not agreeing with what was done. It's just being. You cheat on her, she might cheat on your ass and then leave your ass back. That's just what it is.
2K, it was all black women with $1 million bond to get out of jail for helping black men. Where the white girls at with that $1 million bond?
What you talking about, Molly?
I'm talking about the fugitives that came out. You see nothing but black women getting locked up for them and getting $1 million bond. Where was the white girls at? Where was the white girls at?
How stupid y'all was. Y'all will get y'all money.
But you just said we leave and we don't stick things out with y'all. But
2K. Let me ask you a question. Are you telling me that white women are more willing to stick with a man that is doing wrong than a black woman?
Yes, nigga, all through slavery. A white woman stuck with her white man and she benefited from it while doing wrong. What the fuck is we saying?
Black women stuck with their
man. Bring up slavery. None of us was around. I don't know nothing about slavery.
Have to be around to be true.
But wait. Hold
on. You can't. Don't use slavery. That's a bad example because nobody. Nobody considered that to be wrong, though.
Okay, listen.
They didn't even think what they were doing was wrong. They thought what they were doing was the normal.
Okay, can we ask a question? Like, how many people on the panel date white women?
You did it. Here go an example right here.
Y'all just.
Here go an example right here.
On the internet, y'all don't actually date white women.
What are you talking about? I'm in a white family.
You don't date them.
White woman every day. I have white best friends.
You don't date them. You don't date them.
I don't have to date them, but I know them and they've dated.
You don't date them.
And I know some who have dated black men and they left them.
You don't date them.
I'm just saying.
Getting head in the White House. His wife stayed with him. Goddamn it, Michelle wouldn't even show up to a fucking funeral.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Compare that.
Together.
What are you talking about?
They're still together.
But they're still together.
That was horrible. 2K.
Do you think Barack could have got some head? And do you think Barack could have got some head? Everybody found out, and Michelle stayed.
No,
I believe that Barack probably got head from a nigga, and she's probably sick around.
What?
Yo, this what I be talking about here.
Y'all was the nigga.
Nigga, what are we talking about? I believe
he was the nigga.
He was beside Obama after he get ahead and the world find out. Fuck no.
Nigga, I believe that Barack, I personally, in my opinion, believe that Barack got some head from a man.
Oh yeah, I do too.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, nigga.
I will fucking say anything.
And bro, how am I saying anything? He asked the question, and so what I'm saying is, I believe that that's why she talked the shit that she talked, and she's so stiff-necked with what it is that she be saying. Is because she know that nigga be getting bussy, and that's why
you believe that, Carrie? I see you shaking your head. Is that what you believe, Carrie?
I don't have the anecdotal or the like.
No, do you believe Barack Obama got head from a nigga? Do you believe that?
No, I don't. Mm-mm.
Kim, do you believe that?
If somebody said, "Yeah, man, I gave Barack
here letting Anton get this shit off,"
because I'm destroying everybody's dreams right now, right? And I'm not saying that it's true.
I've been told you that. I've been told you that. I've been told you that, Anton. I've been told you that.
I believe what's true and what's opinion is two different things. In my opinion, I believe that absolutely, positively that Barack Obama is experimental.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Getting that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely experimental. The experiment didn't go too much far outside his bedroom. That experiment ain't go far outside his bedroom either. Big Mike was right there the whole time.
Somebody said, Anton, you very jealous of Barack Obama. Why would I be jealous of Barack Obama? I can't be jealous of a fucking president. I can't be jealous of a president. What the fuck is you talking about? Barack Obama was the foremost champion of the alphabet community movement more than any president in history. And you gonna say, dog, you don't fight that hard for something that you're not involved in?
Yeah.
I don't think that's why he did that.
Yeah, okay, that's why he did it.
So wait a minute.
I think he did that. I think he did that out of pressure and for the votes, for the support. I don't think it's because he's gay.
He's
or
still
because
pushing it. He's pushing it in the libraries and stuff. He wasn't even in office no more.
Yeah, a lot of people are not bold enough. A lot of people are not bold enough to stand up against it. A lot of people are, and I don't think that makes them gay. I just think that makes them.
He don't need no votes now, though, Carrie. He's still
is riding with the gays and the transgenders hard right now.
He's still pushing it.
I don't think he's gay. I don't think he's gay. But at the end of the day, you don't know what somebody will do.
That time switched that argument because I was on his ass.
I don't think that.
No, I didn't switch the argument. You the one that brought it up. You said, "Do you think that Michelle will be more loyal?" And I say that yes, and that was my example. You the one that brought it up.
She was literally missing days for no reason, bro. At the inauguration, at the funeral.
That's because she know. That's because she know that pussy.
I need to do research on finding out if Obama would let some dude give him head. Like, what do you mean? Do my research? I don't get that.
Anton just did that shit so to move because I was on his ass.
You brought
up somebody said in the comments.
Well, you're saying that women don't stick around, but then Molly gives you an example of black women holding black men down, and then you say they're stupid. So you can't win.
Hold on, wait.
Stupid. So it's like, what do you want to do?
So when black men go to jail and women send them money, that's not them holding it down. They pussy in the streets the whole time these niggas locked up. Sending him money ain't holding him down.
Sending him white women hold men down in jail.
What you say?
And white women hold men down in jail?
Absolutely. They got bitches that
come just talking, bro. Y'all niggas just be talking.
Hold on, wait. So do you think it's black women that smuggling shit and risking their freedom? Or do you think it's white
ain't no white women taking no charges for no black for no
man? There's definitely some.
All niggas just be talking. Give me an example of any time that you've ever heard of a white woman taking a charge for a white man.
Is you Anton? Is you crazy?
Don't ask me if I'm crazy, because I can reference 1,000 different times where I've seen when I interviewed black women that took charges for their man. So don't sit here and talk that
y'all gonna make me crash the fuck out tonight.
Crash out there, nigga.
I'm crashing the fuck out tonight.
What the fuck he got on his head? What is
a helmet? Because I'm gonna crash the fuck out tonight. Y'all, because y'all on this bitch capping. If this how we finna start the show, I'm crashing.
Who hurt you, 2K? What black woman hurt you?
There you go. Who hurt me? Who hurt me? Speak to the point. Stop the semantics. Molly, Anton, I'm on y'all ass tonight.
What are those
eyeballs? How did that helmet got eyes on it?
It's a ladybug helmet. It's my daughter's shit.
What is that?
Even on your head.
That mother look crazy.
Yeah, I see. I'm gonna crash out tonight, cuz I'm telling you. You got the special ed
Oh my God! All right, let me read some of these super chats. I guess
I want you to know your silence was very loud, Kerry, because your ass.
I didn't want to interrupt. I can give y'all my opinion, but I didn't want to.
Give me your opinion, Kerry. Give me your opinion, Kerry.
I don't have enough information regarding white women and their loyalty, but here's what I can say from my experience growing up, from my experience with my friends, with family members, with whatever. Black women are definitely loyal as it relates to sticking around with their man. Sometimes to a fault. Now, I know that today's narrative is leave them. I get that. But from what I have seen, that has not been my experience. And then here's the other thing. Even when you look on TV, if you look at reality TV shows, Yandy stayed with Mendices while he did a 7-8 year bid. The girl, what's her name? I can't think of her name right now. I mean, they eventually broke up, but she stayed with her husband while he was in jail. You see it. Y'all like to reference reality stars, celebrities. We see that as well with Black women, but I'm not saying it doesn't happen with white women. So I think you all's argument is interesting because I really don't see how you can prove who does it more. But to say it like
you can't.
But the implication that you, 2K, and Quentin are making is that it comes across like Black women don't do it.
I didn't say a race. I didn't say that. I said
Kara, with all due respect,
his anecdotal experience.
Kara,
and that's fair. That's fair. But we also, at somebody's point, you say you have to look at like
I don't speak about
environment,
this shit
how they were raised.
Y'all read on the internet. I just speak about what happens in my real life, and Black women leave, white women don't.
Kara, with all due respect, when we ask you for data, we don't want your data of what you didn't see, because that's just what we doing. When we ask you for data,
no.
What data am I going to give on this?
Wait. He wants you to use Enrique.
Wait. Hold on, no, because that's not fair. Because it's not, because Quentin is fucking talking about his anecdotal experience, but Carrie can't talk about her anecdotal experience. You're gonna have to be fair across the board. If he can use his, he just literally said, I don't talk about shit that I see in that. I only talk about my real. No. He said I only talk about my real life experience. Then you just disqualified Carrie because she's talking about her real life experience.
I didn't disqualify Carrie. Carrie is the stat lady. She's supposed to come with the stats.
What would the stat be? But what would the stat? How would you quantify this? How would you quantify your argument? I don't understand how we would do that.
Stat lady, not me.
I think this is purely anecdotal. Like, what else can we go off of other than what our experiences are and what we have seen?
Okay, I pulled it up. I got it right here, Carrie. The official stats. Okay.
No, from what? From
ChatGPT.
What did you ask him?
And Carrie, you got the same information. So don't ask me what I asked, and you could have asked.
I don't need.
You see how they rocking the night?
I don't.
See, and y'all be trying to gas.
I don't.
For pointing this.
I don't need to, man. You have a lot of women who
You got to take that helmet off, dog.
You have a lot of women.
All
2K, 2K. You have a lot of women who, in today's day, justify not staying by their man because they watch their grandmother, their mother, their aunt, their cousin, their sister stand by their man. Black women. So you can't say that, like, historically, we don't stay by our man. We're not loyal to them.
I
deny it purely because.
Okay, you're right. 3 baby daddies, 3 kids. It screams loyalty. You're right.
Let me ask you this. Can I ask you this? So are you looking at the statistics of single baby mamas and you're drawing a conclusion, or are you looking? What data are you looking at?
There would be a metric. Why wouldn't you count single baby mothers? Because they want loyal to their baby daddies because they not with them. So that takes the loyalty away. Why wouldn't you count that?
Trying to figure out what you're basing your thought on, because it doesn't seem like you're basing it off of your own experience. So you're basing it off of the statistics about single women, single baby mamas, right? That's what you're basing it off of.
Hey, Anton, this the part where y'all could just go on gaslight me for being a hood nigga.
No, 2K, because you're being disingenuous. You have black women on your platform holding you down every single day, and you're gonna say black women don't hold down black men.
I'm not in a relationship with them. They hold.
It don't matter though. They still show up for you.
They paying for a TV subscription, nigga.
They could be anywhere else, and they choose to support you as black women. They send you super chats, and you throw them under the bus, like not just in general. Like you're very unappreciative.
It don't matter how crazy that I am. It don't matter how crazy.
I don't see no white women throwing you no money on your stuff.
It don't matter how much I call women bitches, whatever. Black women been holding me down. A certain group of black women. All of them, so not all of them. Some of them hate me. I'm being for real. Some of them hate me, but the ones that's in, they in. And it don't really matter what I say.
All right, so we can get off right here. We can get off the boat right here.
I think it's hard to say who does it more.
Oh yeah, you know.
It is. I agree.
At the end of the day, women, we're probably a lot of women are probably more loyal to their men than you think.
Yeah, 3 baby daddies, 3 kids. You right. Loyalty.
It's white women have 3 baby daddies too.
It screams loyalty.
That's white women will have a mixed kid thrown in there. They'll have some white kids thrown in there. They be having multiple kids and multiple baby daddies too.
Thank you. They do.
What are you talking about?
Well, you have to go through the storyline, because are you considering loyalty a woman who never leaves, or a woman who has stuck it out through a bunch of different things and she eventually leaves? Because I can say I know a lot of women who are single moms, but they really did stick it out with the father of their kids for quite a while.
And they stuck it out. They stuck it out till they didn't. They was loyal until they wasn't.
For you, loyalty is forever. If that's the case, which I'm cool with that, but if that's the case, then black women and white women and all women fall short in some areas with that. And then there's some women, not all women, some women, and then there's some women who do. I think that's hard to argue.
I agree. Y'all. I'm just saying, bro. And don't get me wrong, cuz I'm with y'all black women. I'm just saying black women will leave.
We don't even like y'all.
I'm just saying black women will leave your ass the fastest. That's all I'm saying.
I disagree. I think that white women not only will leave you, but they will destroy your life on the way out the door.
That's absolutely true too.
But can I ask you a question? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Do you think that men are more likely to get their acts together being with a white woman than with a black woman? Because could it be the case that black women are so loyal that men keep doing the BS that they've been doing, whereas maybe with a white woman they pull back the reins? They say, hold up, she might take me for what I got, or she might do something crazy. I'm just asking, because somebody put up the thing about Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams stuck it out with Kevin for a minute, huh?
Go sit outside the child support office and it'll answer that question for you.
Well, it won't, because like I can just anecdotal experience. I look at the reason the last 2 black women left me and the reason that the white people left, like I was on some fuck nigga shit. Like one black girl left me because she said I didn't cuddle after sex. Okay, whatever. Then the next black girl left me because she said I was too clingy. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, it's dumbass shit that don't mean nothing.
But was them actually your girls, or was them just some chicks that you were supposed to be busting down and you got too emotionally attached to?
I said what I said, nigga.
I was about to ask when you said they left you.
I said the last two black girls I was talking to. Like, what do you mean?
Listen, no, you said the last two black girls.
Okay. It's not a.
They left you. Were y'all
I don't
in a
just
relationship?
Bust down black girls. I bust down white girls. I take black women seriously. It's the white girls that I just bust.
Listen,
down.
It's not a knock. It's not a knock that black women will leave you faster. That's not a knock. I'm just acknowledging that it is a thing, though.
Oh my God.
No, you'll have a white woman that will stick it out for 10 years to get alimony.
Okay, but
divorce you right when she put in that time. So how can you compare the two?
Black women won't
just because she's there longer, that doesn't mean she's there for the right reason, because she's there longer.
Why would I want a woman to play the long
Quentin's
game?
Example, though.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Why would I want a woman to play the long game so that she can get the most out of me?
Bruh,
that's not loyalty. For whatever reason y'all saying that that's not loyalty. Just because she stuck around long enough to get the payout, that means that she really finessing.
I'm not asking why. I'm just stating the fucking facts.
That's not loyalty. Y'all misunderstanding of what loyalty is not loyalty.
So wait, so you telling me, hold on, a woman
can't tell someone what loyalty is to them.
Wait, hold on, Anton. So
what talking about?
So Anton, what is more loyal? A woman being with you for 10 years, or a woman who loved you dearly for 1 year then leave you?
It depends on the context.
It don't.
It does. The context is if she's with me to finesse me, and so she's waiting long enough to get the payout, then that's not loyalty. That's plotting against me. That's sleeping with the enemy. That's actually worse than loyalty. That's way worse than a person that'll see you fuck with you and be like, you know what? I'm not really fucking with it, because I know that at least that person was only with me for a moment. This person is out to get me. This person is setting me up. That's what the shit that we was just talking about with Shannon Sharp. From the very beginning, she knew that this nigga was a mark. Just because she was with him long enough to get the payout, just to be able to finesse him, just to get the evidence, that's not fucking loyalty. That's a snake. That's a snake. I don't want a fucking a person sticking with me just so that they can finesse me. What are you talking about?
That helmet looks so much more appropriate.
Don't deflect, 2K. Don't deflect.
And I think that given Quentin's examples now, context truly does matter, because Quentin, you go through women real
No,
fast.
I don't. No, I don't go through women. No,
yes,
I fucking do not. No, I don't.
So maybe she's not loyal in the first week, but I'm thinking like a woman who is with this guy, like
and
she's
been
around.
Falling, Carrie, you got to add in. We all know that Quentin fall in love quick.
No, I fucking don't. Kim, can you answer this question? I can't tell you the last girl I fell in. Like, what are you talking about?
Quentin falls in love quick. Everybody on the panel knows this.
The person who know me the most don't know that.
Kim is quiet.
Can you answer this fucking question?
So Quentin be like, yo, we go together after a week.
It's like, wait, what's your name?
So his perspective.
I give women the benefit of the doubt, and I don't think that I'm out here just fucking women that don't want to be with me. That's not my fault. They hoes shit. I feel like if you give me your vagina, we go together. What the fuck? But y'all are hoes, so I'm wrong. It ain't my fault, nigga, that I see the best in you bitches.
You did it like me in my gigolo days. Long as the Wi-Fi was decent over that motherfucker, we damn it was in a relationship, cuz. I ain't gonna eat hoes.
Yeah, and you're a fucking mean as shit, fucking Kim, for your little faces when you're supposed to be riding for me. I got you.
I didn't say anything.
No, nigga. I'm retracting that. No, nigga. This shit gonna look different going forward. No, nigga.
Gonna look different.
No, nigga. Nigga. Nope. Nope.
You want to start to go forward part right now?
Nope.
Start to look different right now.
Oh shit, nigga. You about to see a demon that you ain't never seen before.
What is wrong with him?
If you don't lock it up.
He turns dark. See, he turned dark. See how Quinn just went dark?
That's why I'm saying we can't really use him as an example of black women being loyal, because they probably confused, like, oh, I just asked for some popcorn and he just straight up blacked out on me. So
what?
See what I'm saying? He went demon.
I'll be honest. So I'll give y'all a little bit of insight because I deal with both. I think it really just depends on who you are. Honestly, it depends on what type of energy you exude, who you choose to spend your time with, and who you pick. Like, honestly, I didn't deal with some white women. They were trash. Ultimately, it was just like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? They were trash. I dealt with some black women. They were trash. I think it depends on how much effort you really want to put in there, what you want to tolerate, and what you don't. Some people, they not gonna tolerate certain shit, man. It's just like, they'll be like, all right, you ain't call me back. I don't give a fuck. I mean, and so there's no loyalty there. It's just all what you want to tolerate. Everybody's the same, ultimately, in my eyes. Everybody's the same. So your culture is what separates you from the rest. So if you brought up in a culture where all you see is men going to jail and all you see is the women holding them down, well, then you're never gonna think that, like, okay, well, maybe we shouldn't do this. No, you're going to do that because that's what you've seen. You're going to do what you see. Most people do not break away from their programming. It's very few. It's very few. So you get some people who are around folks that go to jail. Yeah, they're going to hold the motherfuckers down that go to jail because that's what they see and that's what they're around.
It's easier to hold a jailbird down. It's low maintenance. It's take a phone call, put some on their books. They ain't got to check in, make sure they pussy ain't out in the streets. They ain't got to make sure that these people fed. They ain't got to do none of the hard shit. That's why you see so many women holding it down, because it's the easiest form of loyalty that you can show when a nigga dick on the dirt. It's easy to be loyal if a nigga in jail, because you ain't got to be loyal, but nothing for a 20-minute phone call.
Okay, so then when you reverse it and you go to this side over here and you see women, all they do is wait till that moment comes when they can get that trust fund, or they can wait till they get that alimony. But they behind the scenes, they telling their kids, hey, I don't really like your dad. I'm tired of your dad. I'm sick of this shit. I'm about to leave. And then they wait till the moment where they can strike. Okay. They sign the divorce papers and they out. So if that's what that culture is seeing, that's what they're going to do. It all depends on the culture. The culture depicts how you act unless you break away from your programming, which most people don't do. Most people do not break away from their programming, so they do what they see.
And 2K, in my opinion, loyalty is worth more when there's nothing you get out of it, when there's no self-aggrandizement from it. Like, I mean, if this man is in prison and you're holding him down, what are you getting out of that? You're losing.
No, you're not. Okay,
and it takes effort. Don't get it twisted. That junk takes effort.
So listen, I need y'all to understand what happens in the jail system. This is the chick that is being loyalty to this dude. The chick is a fucking 4 below. No, I'm a 5 and below for marketing purposes. These chicks be 5 and below.
I like that play.
Not true.
Listen,
That's not true.
She only messing with him because
false.
he would never mess with her on the outside
false.
in no regular way.
So
That's
now
That's false.
she's only loyal because she doesn't look good.
Watch Love After Lockdown.
At all.
No. I don't need to watch Love After Lockdown. I seen some cold women. I seen some cold women that was off limits to niggas that's in fucking prison.
Bro.
Young Thug
That's
had
a
some
fact.
baddies pull
I
up on
remember
him.
when I was in high school, one of my good friends, and she is not a 4, she is not a 5. Her
so
dude
she's
got
a 5.2.
No, I would say that she's probably about a 7.8. She's probably about 7.8.
And you probably don't know she got herpes,
And
so you gotta stick with that nigga.
Anyway, he got locked up while we were in high school. We used to leave high school at lunchtime, rush to her house so that she could make sure she received his phone call. Then on weekends, we would go up to the jail, put stuff on his books. She would write stuff. She would we all watched it. I can give you stories about stuff that happened once I got older with some of my friends, and that's not true. There is effort that's definitely put into holding somebody down while they locked up. And I'm not advocating, I'm just saying you can't be like it's nothing.
Okay, Carrie, Kimmy, and Molly are all 7-ups. Okay, we're gonna call y'all 7-ups.
The fuck?
Which one of y'all are going to put y'all life on pause if y'all nigga go to jail?
None of them.
My husband?
That's not to say that nobody will. First, you said that women aren't loyal. Then you said they're stupid. Then you said they just don't look good. Then you said they have herpes.
I'm giving you the reasons why these women are loyal to these people in jail. If
so
you
are they loyal or are they not?
If you go see the women that are being loyal versus the dude that's in jail, these niggas would have never talked to them on the outside if it wasn't for that. That's their only connection. Of course, she got
if they're not attractive, then they don't count as a black woman, or are black women?
What the fuck?
Because you said that black women are not loyal. You're saying they're only loyal because they're not attractive. Which one is it? You can't have it both ways.
Yes, he can.
How?
Well, and we're not talking about. I'm not saying that there's not women who are like low hanging fruit that are going with. Like, I get it. I watched Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, but your comment was that basically doesn't count. If a woman's man goes to jail and she holds him down, your comment came across like that don't count as loyalty.
No.
That's what I'm talking about. That is loyalty.
You said that they have to be put in work to be that loyal to a dude that's in jail, and I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why, because these are the bottom of the barrel chicks, and they get to get them a high class bad boy if they hold them down and be loyal to them. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so then to Kim's point, like, so who are you? Because every time you bring up an objective and an objection, and somebody says something to negate that, you then bring up a separate set of circumstances or like variables. So are you talking about women who are over a 7 are not loyal, or black women, period? Like, who are you talking about now?
Listen, I'm not saying that black women ain't loyal. I never said that. I just said they leave faster than any other people. There are loyal black women. There are loyal white women. There are white women that leave fast. But the majority of the women that leave fast as fuck are black women. The proof is in the fucking pudding.
Okay, and this is where I think if Q was on here tonight, she might be like, 2K, this may connect to something in your past that could be worked through in therapy. I'm just saying.
I need therapy because bitches ain't loyal. This is jazz lighting. I need therapy. This is first class jazz lighting, not gaslight, jazz light.
No, you need therapy because you put them through whatever you put them through for them to leave. You just said that if you put them through stuff, they'll leave. Stop putting people through stuff.
But you put everybody through something, whether you know it or not. Anton take his gut through shit. Slimmy, you take his gut through shit.
Anton said he doesn't.
You right. Anton, he an angel.
He just shook his head. No.
We just heard the phone call.
I don't put nobody through nothing.
That's two.
Okay.
I don't put nobody through nothing.
Man. Don't make me put the head back on because I don't want to crash out because y'all lying in this bitch.
Go ahead and crash. Ain't gonna be because of me.
No, 2K. Anton the other day, excuse me, reviewed a young black girl who got evicted because she was bailing her baby daddy out of jail. That sounds like loyalty to me to the point, and she had a child, a small child.
Is there a difference between loyalty and stupidity?
Yeah, because
So she's stupid for getting her child's father out of jail. That's not loyalty,
Yes.
that's stupidity.
No, it's not loyalty.
So when we feel like being too loyal is making us dumb, we'll leave, and that's bad. What do y'all want?
Listen,
what do y'all want?
You can be loyal and dumb as fuck. Okay, you can be both at the same time. I don't get why that even like how,
are black women loyal or they're not loyal?
If she didn't get him out of jail, do that make her disloyal?
You tell me. You the one said black women don't have any loyalty for black men, and that looks like
he didn't say that. He said white women leave less. He didn't say they don't have any. He didn't say that.
If you're not dating a white woman or you're not married to a white woman, I don't know if that's even fair to say because you don't have that experience.
Yeah. We can't.
Maybe a white man should be talking about at the rate that they're left by white women.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not.
What's the percentage, 2K?
Don't.
I'm not. The percentage.
Say whatever you want to say. I don't care.
Huh? Nah, hell nah. I'm not. No. You look it up, Mr.
I'm about to read super chats, y'all. I'm about to read super chats.
Super chats, because y'all trying to gas like me. I ain't going for it today.
I have helmets to put on too. If you want to crash out together,
let's crash out.
I love that
helmet. I said, Carrie. Michael says,
what was that?
Cavs winning how many games in this series? Word Custom says, all channel sticks. The reason Omi and the Hellcat is in jail right now. Better be careful, fans. Don't be playing. McDice says, Kim, aka Queen of the South. Joshua says, so the truth finally come out, huh, Q? Chris Cunningham says, Carrie, move your hair to see the clavicles.
Y'all some horrible.
McDice says, Molly is sexy. I'm just saying. She the only villain when she only the villain when she start calling men gay. Besides that, she seemed like she got it. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all niggas be saying something.
What is going on?
KJ Fury says, good karma. Tyron the Tyrant says, just finished Sinners. I understand what you meant by cinematic, Slimmy. That gritty and dark filter set the atmosphere of the film. McDice says, if you catch Carrie on a bad day, she'll turn into Chucky with the kitchen knife waiting for you under the basement stairs. Man with the golden hand says, bless up all. Appreciate you, big dog. Tell G says, Molly creeping if you got enough bread. Rebecca says, never get to catch the show live, just wanted to show love. I hope you're enjoying yourself, Rebecca. We putting on the show out tonight, especially 2K with his helmet. Classic Cole says, black women love to leave. They have a comprehensive list of shit to leave over. There's a silent shot clock on men with black women, minimal grace. Classic Cole says, good women in general are more rare than ever. Tashawn says, Jazz and Trigger somewhere doing backflips, said Anton is defending black women. Chris says, is Poppy a boss? Tell G says, the black man is the most sexually desired man amongst all races. You don't think the slave master's wife was plotting black back then? Hudson Sane and Company says, my great granddaddy was Irish. They own anyone. How many white people do y'all think owned? Denver's Dad 46 says, it's well documented. White women own slaves too. Avenue 77 says, President Thomas Jefferson had kids with his slaves. Joshua says, 2K, how you from the South and not know fair-skinned women pass themselves as white women in the past because of what Slimmy and Anton is talking about? McDice says, Slimmy is right. Go watch 1975 Mandingo film. Susan George was getting a serious pipe job as a slave owner's wife. Dominique Ward says 2K is a joker. He come through with chaos and he the first one out of there. Anton is definitely right. Even Myron will say that amongst all races, black women are the most loyal to black men. In fact, nowadays they have to tell black women to date outside their race because they're too loyal.
Greg G says, after hours crash out show, I'm here for it. Joshua says, white women won't even wait till you in the ground before they get married again to someone else. And black women will wait till man serve a 10-year bid. McDice says, Carrie is saying she can't confirm if Michelle was born as Mitchell. The Lord left that on standby. Craig G says, 2K about to have an N-word moment. McDice says, Molly has a doctorate in sign language. Darian Murphy says, Carrie, look up Larry Sinclair concerning Obama experience with a man. Brian S. Shout out to Brian S. I don't even know what ours is or what currency that is.
Argentina.
It's $1.69. It's $1.69.
I don't believe that.
It's red. It's definitely.
Fucking your car already looked it up.
Yeah, I looked it up. I was looking it up.
Either way, it's $1.69. Either way, it's $1.69 more than we had. And I appreciate you for checking us out and showing us love from wherever you at. It is absolutely appreciated. We do not take it for granted, and we acknowledge everybody. I don't care what
and your $20 super chats and $5 super chats. We feel the same way.
We gonna acknowledge every single person that contributes into the platform because you didn't have to. JP says 80 please bring out the Yoda hat for the Room Niners. Lonnie says 2K talking about that's his daughter's helmet, but that mother effer fit a little too well.
That's true. I said that. Fit perfect.
I said that.
No, you didn't.
I asked how it was fitting. How is that even possible?
Bam Bam Lynch says 2K is a resident black people expert.
Thank you.
Real one says 2K scratch your shoulder and try to bite your ear with that helmet. With that helmet on. Damn, Carrie is fine. She looked like a Hostess honey bun fresh out the microwave. Thank you for stretching it. Thank you
microwave
for the
honey buns is top tier.
Yeah.
That's all that. He knows something. A microwave honey bun is top tier.
LG says if a black woman is deeply in love, they will ride to the end of the earth about you. If she ain't, then that's when they bounce quickly. Quasar says Slimmy just ate 3 dry biscuits with no beverage in sight is insane, bro.
and he said that for no reason and that's why I did just like this. He's a fucking idiot. He just always want to type some old random ass shit. Shut your punk ass up and watch the show.
No drinking is crazy, though, good.
You all right, nigga?
Kenny 3 Stack says it's stupidity because why is she with the criminal in the first place? Me University says it's a game of give and take. Put Jesus first. Sour Vodka says the cap really fit 2K. Add some super glue. Enzo Ferrari says 2K dropped the link to the helmet. Roy says black women are the last to get married and the first to get divorced. Tell Jesus Carrie, don't be looking up statistics. Told you she'd be watching King of the Hill. And shout out to my dog. Call me Tazzy says 2K, you crashing out, big dog. Just take the L.
What does that mean? I hate hearing that. What does it mean to crash out? What does that mean?
Be overly emotional and just rage.
Okay.
Are you done, Anton?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Enrique said, I asked him your question, Enrique. And he said that's a loaded and misleading question. And no, it is not true. Loyalty is not determined by race. It's shaped by personal values, individual experiences, relationship dynamics, and often cultural and societal influences, not skin color. This stereotype likely comes from biased media portrayals, historical manipulation, and systematic narratives meant to divide, not reflect the truth. It reduces entire groups of women to unfair generalizations and ignores the diversity within every community. Black women in particular have historically shown profound loyalty and resilience in relationships, often carrying the weight of not just their families, but their communities. If your panel is serious about addressing this, a better question would be, where do these stereotypes come from and how do they impact how we view each other in relationships? That opens the door for education and real dialogue, not just controversy. Do you want to follow up? You can say on the panel that keeps it respectful but clear.
So Enrique ain't just say shit. All that and nothing. We came so far, but yet we went nowhere.
Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. All right, so we pivoting right now, and we're gonna head over to Antoine Massey, and he said that he's really innocent, and then he went into an explanation as a result of it. So I'm gonna play this a little bit, and then we're gonna come back and give our opinion as a result of it. All right, make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Here we go.
I'm one of the ones that was let out of the GC. What I want to talk about today is as far as why I was in Orleans Parish Jail. I was in custody for almost 8 months. All right, 6 months, something like that. I was in there for theft of a motor vehicle and domestic abuse involving strangulation. That's what I was in Orleans Parish for. Okay, but before I was in Orleans Parish, I was in a jail called St. Tammany Detention Center. All right, St. Tammany Jail here and St. Tammany Parish. There's two different parishes, Orleans and St. Tammany. Okay, today what I want to talk about is that I was on second-degree kidnapping, second-degree rape, domestic abuse, battery involving strangulation, domestic abuse, battery, violation of protective order, right? On this woman right here, her name is Diamond White. That's her name. This is a district attorney drop form right here. And she's not a child, she's an adult, a full adult. I was dating this woman. This is a legalized affidavit saying all allegations against me is false. You remember, all allegations against me is false. I was nowhere around her or none of that during the timing of the date, which was November the 10th of 2024. Okay, so I was in St. Tammany, right? And I was on a regular domestic charge, right? So they put a parole hold on me because I was on a domestic charge. So with that being said, is that once that occurred, and the charges was refused or whatever, they shipped me to Orleans Parish where I had more open charges, was the theft of a motor vehicle and the domestic abuse, battery, involving strangulation. So once I got in Orleans Parish Jail, all right, I have from the district attorney's office, this woman who they say that I initially raped in another parish and in Orleans Parish, it's the same woman here. It's not different females. It's the same grown woman, not a child, a grown woman. Okay, she did the same thing in Orleans Parish, right? Correct. I'm about to show you how the system is corrupted. Okay, she did this, right? Saying all allegations against me is false, and she even saying it. You know, she let her know the truth that I never did this to her. I never hit her. I was nowhere around her. Nothing. She got mad and thought that I was dealing with another woman. That's why she did what she did to me. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too. Once I got into Orleans Parish, I was there for like a month or something like that. Okay, a lot went on as that time progressed. Okay, if you was an innocent person and you know the judges and DA know that this person is saying that all the charges that you're on that you did not do, why was you still in jail? Louisiana have the highest incarceration rate in the world for putting black people away. Yes, at the end of the day, in my younger life, I'm not gonna lie, I was causing problems. I was young. My daddy got killed when I was 7 years old. My mom had to raise 4 children by herself, so I had to find a way to try to help my mother. You feel what I'm saying? But as time went on, the person that I once was, I'm not that person today.
So he goes on for like 9 minutes, pleading his case, trying to convince people that he's innocent, that they didn't even break out, that was let out the front door, that everything is corrupt in the jail system, so on and so forth. So what are y'all thoughts on this?
I'll say this, and I'll bow out of this conversation. Given his tattoos and his haircut, he did that shit.
Okay, Molly, it's your chance to shine. Go ahead and tear her ass up, Molly. It's your moment.
What are you talking about? I believe him in this instance. I believe him. I think he's innocent.
The thing
I
is,
think that they were let out. I was saying I thought that they were let out through the front door because the pictures and the story just doesn't add up if you have common sense.
so to be from the South, Mississippi, Louisiana, these are the places that'll get you for something else, but like they don't really care how they get you. So I'm kind of like Miley. I believe what he was saying, but they probably got him for something else that he did. Like, I'm from Mississippi. They'll railroad you. In Louisiana, they'll railroad your ass. In Arkansas, they'll get you, but it's not bad as Mississippi and Louisiana. Do I think he innocent in that case, that what he talking about with the paperwork? Absolutely. Do I think that he innocent overall? No. No, I don't. But by judicial law, if he in jail for something that he didn't do, that's with the paper.
What does that mean by innocent? What does that mean? Do I think that he innocent overall? What does that mean?
What do you mean, Anton?
You said you think he innocent with that particular paperwork.
Yeah. Because I done seen people get railroaded. I really have. Like, if you just got the beef from y'all, I'm not gonna argue with this. I'm gonna really just let y'all talk, because if you not from Mississippi, Louisiana, and Arkansas, you wouldn't understand. You would think we playing the victim Olympics. You just have to be there and go through that shit to know that he could be 100% innocent and did something else, and they just hanging him up on that. This where I leave it. Yeah, Alabama bad too.
His face tattoos, I'm gonna leave it there.
What do you think should happen to him?
What I think should happen?
Yeah, in this particular instance, what do you think should happen to him?
I think law should happen. If he in jail on the wrong shit, I think they need to rectify the issues and go charge him. See, the police, they lazy down there, Anton. They can't get you on a murder from this time here, but we can get you on this. So instead of solving the murder case, they'll just hang you up on this. Yeah, they need to do that.
He's an idiot because he's fucked regardless. Say they were like, all right, fuck this. All the charges, we drop them. Now we're going to get your ass for escape. Now what?
Yeah, the problem is that he would have never brought any visibility to it in the first place had he not been in this position.
Right.
So it's a catch-22, right? On one hand, you can say, well, he escaped, so, he fucked himself. He should have never escaped. On the other hand, you got to have a conversation and say, will we even be talking about this? Not saying that the escape is right. Will we even be talking about this if he hadn't have been in that position in the first place? If he hadn't escaped?
And see, I guarantee you, this nigga had a public defender, and there, all the lawyers, DEAs, they literally swap you out, Anton. Hey, give me Q, and I'll give you 2K.
Facts.
Let's.
I agree with that. I know. I agree with that.
It's the good old boy system. So like that's what we be talking about when we like it's systematically racism.
That's not racism.
That's definitely racism, bro.
It's not systematic racism.
What is
it's a cultural problem that we put ourselves in a position to where we have to start defending ourselves when we've already created a reputation for ourselves. So for example, the problem why it's so difficult to look at him or to even see this and say, well, I think he's innocent is because he already got a rap sheet from shit that he actually admitted that he was doing before. He got the rap sheet, he got the tattoos, he fit the narrative, he doing shit, he getting into domestic violence and all of that. Okay, so now it's easier to evaluate him and judge him based off of his past history. So yes, we need to evaluate each case by case, but you can't say it's systematically against you when it's your mama's fault for getting with a daddy that died early and then left her to fend for herself. And then ultimately you went out and you committed a bunch of crimes, but now you're saying that the system is against you. No, I think that there's things that is wrong with the system and it's corrupt people in the system. But at the same time, what about all of the other shit that you're saying that you got away with or that you probably didn't even get caught for, right?
But that's the story of any man. What if we got caught for the shit that we were doing that we were supposed to? What makes it systematic is, Anton, first of all, you got the system hunting the black dude. Okay?
What?
So now you got another system where you know they ain't got no money. That's the financial system.
What do you mean they hunting the black dude? How do they hunt me?
Because you the usual suspect.
No, you usually are doing the crime.
And you usually not. It's you only usually doing it because systematically tells you that it's always a black guy.
No,
that's a system.
Black people commit crimes.
From the police to the jail to the courthouse, that's all a system. It's systematic, bro. From the public defender, they gonna give you.
I think that there's something wrong. There's some things that need to change, but you can't say that they're hunting you when you're the one committing the crime.
I don't know. I'm kind of with 2K on this. I went to school in Louisiana. Half my family lives in Louisiana. Is from Louisiana. I've spent a lot of time going through there, Alabama, Georgia, all that. I think you can and will get railroaded. They make stops all the time for stuff that you're not wrong about. He's right.
My life.
Ways you are being hunted, and I'm not saying that you're not doing wrong. I, for one, don't believe what this guy is saying, but 2K's he's not wrong in this. Like,
what part is he not wrong about?
You ain't never got pulled over for literally just being black. They gonna say, hey, you didn't click the signal light. They lying. So they got to stop. Can we search your car? It smell like weed in here. Let me get in here. Okay. They take
when you get pulled over, do you have something wrong, or are they framing you?
No,
there's nothing wrong, Anton.
They don't necessarily have anything wrong. Like my sister got pulled over. She's a DA, not in Texas, but she's a DA. One car pulls her over. She's explaining her rights by the law and how she's done nothing wrong. They call somebody else in. So now they're surrounding her and her husband, saying that, they're doing all this stuff wrong. Obviously, she knows the law. She knows that nothing was wrong. She ends up having to hire people involved and get these people fired for some stuff they shouldn't have been doing in the first place. What would have happened if he not been a DA?
What I'm asking is, when people get pulled over, if you're not doing nothing wrong, are y'all arguing that, let's say, for example, they search your car illegally and you got some shit in there that you're not supposed to have, and you shouldn't go to jail because they did it improperly or they did it illegally, right? Or are y'all saying that they just pull you over and mess with you and they shouldn't be pulling you over in the first place? And so that's what makes the system corrupt. Because on one hand, again, I think that two things can be true. Yes, they probably pulling you over. Yes, they probably skirting the law, whatever shit. But then at the same time, do you got some shit that you're riding with that you're not supposed to have?
Okay, so Anton, it's like this. We see a black dude, so we know it's something wrong. Okay? We know it's something wrong, so we're going to pull him over for some bullshit. Hey, your headlight out. Your headlight not out. But because you black and we know that you come from a systematic poverty system, we're going to ask you for license and insurance. I can give you the license. I ain't got the insurance.
So that means that you're wrong.
Yeah, everybody, if you pull over a white person or a Mexican person, you will have the same issues, but we are targeted.
No, everybody is targeted. Everybody is targeted in a hot. Listen, I'm gonna be real, because again, I'm from Detroit, and it was the predominantly most black city in the United States of America, and it was crime ridden. Most of the biggest drug lords come straight from here. I'm not speaking from a perspective of a person that was raised in the suburbs of all of this shit. I come from Mayor Coleman Young's Detroit, Michigan, YBI, all of that shit. I'm not talking from a person that comes from an environment that ain't never seen nothing. All right. And I come from the Jump Out Boys, from Gang Squad. Gang Squad was notorious. They went down and they ultimately arrested and locked up all of those cops because they was known for robbing drug dealers. I'm not speaking from a perspective that I don't know of, right? So what I'm asking is, are they targeted because they're in high crime areas and they usually got some shit on them, or they usually riding dirty, or are they targeted only because they black? Because to ignore one without the other would be that would be intentionally, like, we know that that's not true.
Anton, the high crime areas is usually where all the poverty is. Okay. If you want to pull over people for no reason and be right 100% of the time, post up outside the poorest area. That's the targeting right there, bro. If I post up outside the hood, I know it's a big chance that these niggas ain't got their shit together because they can barely afford to stay here. We gonna get all these niggas no insurance. Then we gonna search the car. Then they can't afford therapy.
So is it right that you don't have insurance? Is what I'm asking.
Why? Because we barely got a house.
And catch the bus.
I'm just saying, you're not gonna keep making excuses and making it seem like, listen, if you're getting planted drugs on you or some shit that's really like, if you're unjustly, then that's one thing. If you riding dirty, nigga, stop acting like you a victim, is what I'm saying. Because most of these niggas is doing shit that they ain't supposed to be doing, bro. And it ain't, and you doing it real easy by saying, oh, it's just an insurance. No, niggas be riding with switches, pistols. They be in some shit. They be fucking up the community. And then they want to sit there and say, oh, no. But if you remove the police completely, then they would say, hey, what's going on? Why would you have more police presence?
Anton, this gonna sound real ignorant, but to understand what I'm saying, you would have to be there. If Anton, Kimmy, Slimmy, and Molly, Q, and Kerry got a pistol, I'll be a damn fool for not having one. It's called
now you justify.
No, listen. It's called social darwinism.
Nope, you literally just.
Anton, listen. It's called social Darwinism, bro.
Okay.
It's called it's the survival of the fittest. See, y'all live in this world where you don't need these things.
No. Stay on point. What? The police is pulling niggas over because somebody kid got killed and they need to get these switches off the motherfucking street. Absolutely. Now wait, first you say they targeted. Now you saying, but wait a minute, we gotta ride around with pistols because that's just the environment that we live in. So which one is it? Are you being targeted or are you riding dirty?
Anton, if it was 6 shootings over here, I got my gun on me. The police know about the 6 shooting. Let's pull him over because we know he got a gun because they be killing over here.
Okay.
My nigga, it's all systematic, bro.
Right.
If the police was in the neighborhoods and there wasn't no crime going on, nobody have to have guns.
Right.
And I'm not
what are you talking about? You have so many wealthy people with guns.
I'm not. Listen, you won't understand, Molly. I
would understand. I would understand way better than you would think.
It's not even a bus system down south that I know of.
Right.
That whole go to a bus stop shit. That shit. That's that up.
So y'all just walk or y'all drive. That's y'all only transportation. Y'all don't have any mass transportation service. Y'all are that little of a town.
Transportation in the south, but on top of that, it happens.
Well, that's not
in too. So, like, you're traveling
in the south,
you're being pulled over because you are black. There are sundown towns here where you are being pulled over because you are black.
That's not the argument that he's making, though, Kim. That's
I understand the argument that he's making, but I'm saying even though he left out this part of the argument, it still exists.
No, y'all throwing stuff in there so that y'all can justify.
I don't agree. That's not right. There's no sundown towns anymore.
I'm not even gonna try to make y'all
at night.
If y'all never had y'all boots on the ground there, bro, you won't understand it, bro.
I like that song.
When people do that, bro.
No.
Because that's an easy escape hatch. When people don't want to justify or solidify their argument, then they always say that shit. Well, if you ain't from here, you just wouldn't know. Come on, man. You can't do that shit, bro.
Listen, it's just true. I'm up here trying to tell y'all, Molly say just catch a bus. If your ops were looking for you, when niggas were trying to kill you, why the fuck would you go sit on a bus stop?
Why they trying to kill you, 2K?
Because that's what poor people do.
No.
They gonna know where you are.
No. Hold on. Why they trying to kill him, 2K?
Anton, you never know.
You know why. Come on.
I don't know why.
They're not trying to kill the average Joe that's going to school that's minding their business. They trying to kill you because you on a block, because you slanging, because you didn't took out one of his homeboys, because you didn't fuck this baby mama.
Facts.
Okay.
Come on, bro. We can't keep playing. We can't keep playing crazy now.
I'm not.
That's the one thing we can't do. Where I do understand what 2K is saying, that shit just don't happen in the South. They pull you over. They pull you over anywhere. Now, this what I will say. Hold on, wait. This is what I will say. They trying to pull you over, but they know because they trying to pull you over, not just because you black, but because they assuming that you into some shit.
Yep.
They assuming that you into some shit. It's a certain way that motherfuckers used to ride, and I'm gonna talk about my city. They used to put the sign in the back of the window that say for sale, which means you was a dope boy. Right. So that means you be in cutties, you be riding a certain way, your windows was tinted, dark as fuck. They knew exactly who you were. They knew exactly how you was riding.
And everybody in the
this trend continues. They do the trend different ways. So then anybody who had on a all white shirt at a certain point, if you was standing on the block with an all white shirt on, which means you was pushing white, you was a dope boy.
Yep.
They was running up on you.
Facts.
You had to stay away from certain shit so you didn't get profiled, so they couldn't assume what you were doing, that you was into some bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
You could disagree with me. You could disagree with me, but it was certain ways you had to move. It was certain ways you had to move so you wouldn't get caught up into the bullshit, because police they being trained to look for this shit.
Yep.
Hey, you think such and such is over here doing, man? Trust me. They talk about. I done worked in the shoe store with the cops. They was talking about how they was looking for folks, how they was trained to look for people. They would be talking about this shit right there in the shoe store, in the clothing store. They had no discretion. This is just the straight up truth. If they felt like you was into some shit, 9 times out of 10, they was right, because they only look for certain shit, man. I'm dead ass.
And so
motherfuckers had to dress a certain way just so they didn't fit the description. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. But what I'm saying is, when we live in certain areas, we gotta stay away from certain shit, bro, so you don't get labeled.
Clement, what you just described to me was a systematic process. That's we identifying what they wear. We're gonna get them. When we see them, we're gonna pull them over. That's a systematic process of how they target us. What is you saying, Slim? Everything you just named was a systematic process, bro.
But didn't you just said how they're targeting us? So now you clumped yourself with them. The other night, didn't you get on Molly or somebody by saying Molly? I think it was Molly. All the guys up here, none of us are those guys. So why are you clumping us with them? But now that's how they target us. So are you with them or not?
Y'all be picking and choosing.
Us as in black men. Not all of us are gangbangers, but all of us are to the police. If I wear a white shirt one day, I'm gonna get stopped by Slim and Logic, whether I gangbang or not. If I'm actually selling my car one day and I got a for sale sign in my car, I'm gonna get arrested or pulled over by Slim and Knowledge. What are we talking about? All of that shit is still systematic.
Okay.
No, based off of Slimmy's example, he's saying that a lot of the guys that were up to no good, they had clear signs showing who they were. So 9 times out of 10, if you're not doing those things, you're not riding around with a for sale sign and a white tee.
No motherfuckers who wasn't there. This is when the rule applies. If you weren't there, you wouldn't understand.
No, because we all have our own experiences. So I'm not from the South, but I'm right.
Exactly.
And there is a hood everywhere, but it's different in the South. And he's telling you this, and I'm telling you this as people who live in the South, who are from the South. It's not the same. Like Quentin,
I live in the South now. I live in the South now.
If you come visit, or if you
have family from the Carolinas, I'm in the South. I was just in South Carolina. No police officer bothered me
because you don't get stopped all the time. I'm just saying.
You know the interesting part about it is that
say it doesn't apply.
You
and I was in the country.
You put the stereotype on yourself. First of all,
do we?
You put the stereotype on yourself first of all by doing the same shit that Slimmy just described. The way that they catch serial killers is they look for patterns and they profile. They profile. They literally look to understand exactly. They learn the lingo. They learn what you're saying. They learn what you're wearing, how you moving, what do you do, where to drop at. They do make the buys. Okay, so this is where it is, and that's who bring it out, and whatever, so on and so forth. Right? The profiling is necessary because that's the way that you've conditioned how they're supposed to operate when they're doing bad behavior.
Sounds systematic to me.
That's not systematic. That's
absolutely.
They
use okay, so then here's the question. Oh, sorry.
So is it systematic? Is it systematic the way that they profile serial killers?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the systematic approach. And by your means, Anton, they use the same logic to take down the Black Panthers. Now, what wrong with they doing?
You got it, 2K.
What wrong? I know I do.
No, man, 2K, that's not systemic, though, bro.
2K, we weren't alive. We don't know about the Black Panthers, babe.
Listen, from the time they racially profile you, to the time they arrest you, to the time they take you to jail, to the time they go to fucking court, it is a system. All against you. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
So when they exercise,
I was just talking about the serial killers. That's not systemic. That's what I was saying.
It is a systematic approach that they take into catch a serial killer.
No, that's a strategy, dog.
It's a
okay. So
that's a strategy. Systemic
matter are not the same.
You say what?
Systemic and systematic are not the same. So we can start there, but go ahead.
All I'm saying
is no Black police officers. They all white in the South.
You can't go.
Let me ask a question. Let me ask this question. Okay. What do you think that the police should do?
What do you mean?
How should they handle the situation more effectively? To both solve for the problems, try to keep down the crime and the murders, allow for innocent kids to be able to walk down the street and get to wherever they need to go. How would you address it, considering that niggas is riding around with pistols and switches and killing each other and dealing with each other?
What I tell you is they need to obey by the letter of the law.
Okay.
Not off of their fucking assumption.
Got you.
That's how they police up white people. That's how they police up everybody else. By the letter of the law. For us, they break rules.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
I'm with it.
I don't think that's true.
So 2K.
I don't think that's true. My fault. Go ahead. My fault.
No, I was just gonna ask because so when they follow their own system to pull us over, 9 times out of 10, after they profile, because I guess that's what you're saying that they do, does everything add up? Like, does the person they pull over have everything in place that they need to have in place? Are their manners good? Are they like, what happens?
You don't have to be mannerable. You don't have to be mannerable to talk to the police. That's not illegal.
What? No. I'm not talking about it being illegal. I'm just asking. So in your opinion, in most cases, what happens after they pull the person over?
Okay, Carrie, at the very least, okay, now keep in mind, I'm poverty stricken. At the very least, if all of my shit good, I'll leave with a fucking ticket that I can't pay.
A ticket for what?
That'll put me in the system.
A ticket for what?
For whatever they want to put on that motherfucker.
Okay, so are you saying that the ticket that they give is for something that did not happen, or for something that did happen?
Absolutely.
So something that didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Okay, so then does that person then go to court, because everybody gets a court date? Do they go to court and try to fight it?
Yes, but who do you think the judge is going to believe?
That's not what I asked. That's not what that's not what I asked. Do they go to the court date?
Yes. But it's obviously a waste of time because the judge is going to side with the police, which is systematically they on the same team. The police is making money for the court.
So can you give me an example of what a false ticket might be? Like something that they write them up for.
No seatbelt. $300 ticket. I had it on. They said I didn't. There's no way to prove it. I just got to go to the fucking court while the judge tell me that she gonna believe the police because the police is an honorary whatever of the law.
Okay. So then do I go to court and pay the $300?
If you can. Keep in mind, these are poverty-stricken people. So now that you can't pay the $300, guess what you got now? A warrant. Now, the next time you get pulled over for doing nothing, guess what you're going to jail for? The seatbelt that you couldn't pay. Welcome to the system.
So these are
nobody goes. No. Hold on. Nobody goes to jail for a seatbelt ticket, bro.
No, he's saying you're going to jail for the warrant that you got for not
You
paying.
don't get a warrant for a seatbelt ticket. You don't get a warrant for a seatbelt ticket, bro.
Nigga, what?
It is a civil infraction. It is not something
in
that
Detroit. They will suspend your license down south for that, bro.
Okay.
What? Have tickets and don't pay them. Your shit suspended.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's true.
How you know? You're not from there?
Yeah, because it happens in Oklahoma. That's how the fuck I know.
He just said that's not applicable and where it is that we from. And so if it's only applicable in his city because he's using his city as a point of reference, how can you justify? How can you agree with it?
Because it happens in Oklahoma. Because if you don't pay tickets, they suspend your shit and they fucking put a bench warrant on your shit.
Okay.
And it's the reason why
you get pulled over, you're going to jail until you pay your shit.
Right. So I'll just say this, 2K, because this is another area where I'm not going to try to argue it like I know on your end of things. All I can say is, again, from my own experience with guys, a lot of times either they do look the part, like you said. So, like, I remember it was a big thing when I was growing up. Dudes always would ride with their seat all the way back. It looked like they're in the back seat driving.
Comfortability.
Music is banging. The windows are tinted, and then they'll go drive through. We used to call it like white. There's certain neighborhoods like that's the white neighborhood. Like, don't go driving through there. So they will go driving through there. Most of the guys that I grew up with did not wear seatbelts. So maybe in your scenario, people are wearing seatbelts, but that was a thing. And I know it was a thing because my dad always made me wear my seatbelt. So I was always one who's like, man, put your seatbelt on. I don't need to put my seatbelt on. I don't need no seatbelt. It's safer without a seatbelt. Okay. Most of the guys that I knew, even if they weren't selling drugs, they either smoked weed. They were like, nobody was perfectly innocent. Even if they were not doing something breaking the law in the moment, nobody was perfectly innocent, right? And then when you get pulled over, because I've even experienced this, one dude, the cop came to the window, asked him for his name and license and registration. He gave him a fake name. Why you give him a fake name? Like, he's about to go find out that you're lying about your name. Like, that's just stupid. Then you have some people whose temper, just hear me out. Then you have some people whose temperament with the cop, to your point, it is not illegal to be rude, but is it smart? Is it wise? It's not, especially if, like you're saying, if it's so systematic or so systemic, and we all know this, then I was taught you play the game. He who has the power he who has the gold has the power. So I have to learn how to play the game. This cop is pulling me over. I'm in the middle of this white town. I had my seat all the way back. I don't have on my seatbelt. I just gave him a fake name and now got an attitude. And then, okay, let's say he's understanding and he gives me my ticket. A lot of guys don't go to court. They won't show up. They do not show up. The times that I've gone to court for a ticket, I was able to negotiate the amount that I had to pay. So I'm just saying my personal experience has been that a lot of people that you're describing kind of make themselves an easy target.
Okay, Care. So on the flip side of that, all right, everybody from every race do crazy shit. So like they're just around the board, okay? We all know that. Okay, this the thing. Why don't the police stop white people dressed in all black with black nails?
Okay, and here's what I'll say to this. I don't know. If they don't, I don't know why they don't. But again,
they don't.
This is a part of what I don't understand about us.
You mute, Carrie. Yeah, you went mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
One of the things that I don't understand about us is regardless of, am I good?
Yeah, you good.
Okay. Regardless of if it's right or wrong, because that's not my argument. Like, I agree with you that we probably get the short end of the stick with stuff. I get that. I 100% agree with you. But that really doesn't, like, when I'm in the scenario, why does that matter? What matters is, let me learn how to be smart in this situation so I could go home. And that's my problem. Like, if
my nigga, you not being dumb. Like, that's what I'm telling you. You don't have to be on bullshit for them to meet you with the bullshit.
And what I'm saying to you is, 2K, you might have scenarios where everything lines up. And I'm not saying that there are not people who they do everything right. They got their papers in order. They are polite. They're dressed properly. I am not saying that targeting does not happen. So hear me clearly. I'm just saying, I think that the bulk of the argument that we keep hearing, if you go back to the scenarios, you can probably find something that the person could have done that would have helped their situation to be different. That's all I'm saying. And I just think that we don't pay enough.
What you asking me to do is, you asking me to be more right than right. You telling me if I'm not doing nothing, I should still find a way to negate what they are trying to do just because.
I'm
so
asking
you telling me
sorry.
after I get pulled over, I still need to be extra good to them, although I wasn't even doing nothing to get pulled over. So basically, what you asking me to do is, hey, suck they dick.
What I'm asking you to do, again, this was another thing my dad said. He said, look, you can either win or be right. There's going to be situations that are going to call for you to focus on winning or being right. And I remember we had this officer come in to talk to a whole group of kids at a church I worked at, a black officer, high ranking, and he said it. He said he got pulled over off duty. He got pulled over. He experienced the very same thing that these teenagers, these young adults was complaining about. He's like, I get it. It's there. But the way that you guys are accustomed to trying to combat it, you're not going to win. If you want to win, this is what you do. Keep your hands here. Say this, do that. Get his name off of his badge. Yes, sir. Like, you fight him in court. You fight him on the lead. You go on the other side of things, because to your point, 2K, it is going to be hard to go up against a cop, especially if it's a white cop, and it is. So set the odds in your favor.
We just going back to the same system. It's a no-win, Care. If they want you, they got you. It's a no-win. I could do everything you ask for, still leave with a $600 seatbelt ticket, still can't pay it, still got to go to jail because I'm broke and they know it.
Where is this at? That you're getting the $600 seatbelt ticket?
I'm just throwing a number out there. I don't know what the ticket is, but I'm just saying that's just what it is, bro. I lived through it. I made it out. I'm not going back.
So you want to defund the police?
Average seatbelt ticket I know here is $65.
It's there, Anton.
I know it says in Harris County, Houston, a warrant can be issued for failing to pay a traffic ticket. If you don't pay it, then you get a bench warrant and you can be taken into custody if they get you on.
So pay y'all tickets. Like,
well, technically you're getting arrested everywhere. Technically,
you want the police to be defunded in impoverished areas where they need police. It doesn't make sense.
You saying pay a ticket that I know for a fact that I didn't earn, but I'm poor now. Okay, $125. That's a light bill. That's a water bill. That's a bill. So where the fuck I'm gonna find this money to just pay the ticket?
So defund the police and let y'all eat each other.
It's not defund the police. Just tell the police to do
What
their
choice
job
do
to
you
let out
have?
the
You can
law.
defund the police. They can stop patrolling
You
in
don't
y'all
got to
areas,
defund the.
and y'all can eat each other. You can worry about the neighborhood dealers and killers on your
Why do you
own, and
always take
nobody
it to
has to
such
get profiled.
extremes?
And it can
How we
because I'm
mad?
from the same type of
How are you
environment. Like, what
how
are
are
we
you
talking
mad at
about?
us for doing nothing wrong? You want us to defund the police because they've been fucking
The
up.
police are wrong for doing their job, but the dealers and the killers.
Hold on, wait. Let's be clear. And because I know it's a lot of people sucking dick in the chat. So I specifically looked it up in Houston and Texas and Michigan and multiple different places. This is what it says. And this is according to AI, specifically Google's Gemini and Ultra. This is what it says specifically. And then it gave the reference. It gave the city of Houston.gov. It gave ABO, and it also gave a law office specifically addressing it. So this is not my opinion. This is what it says. No, you cannot go to jail for a seatbelt ticket in Houston. A seatbelt violation is a minor traffic offense. It is a fine. It is impossible to go to jail for or be incarcerated for not wearing
Y'all
a
didn't
seat.
listen to me what I tried to
For
say.
not wearing a seatbelt. It is
Y'all
a
didn't
civil.
listen to me.
It is a civil. Why are you always trying to interrupt somebody when they're giving information?
Because they're wrong. If y'all would have, if y'all would have listened to what I said, you wouldn't be having to explain yourself. You don't go to jail for the seatbelt ticket. You go to jail for failure to appear in court from the seatbelt
civil
ticket.
infraction. You don't have to go to court for a fucking seatbelt ticket. A civil infraction, you don't have to go to court for.
You go to court if you don't pay.
You don't have to go to court for a seatbelt ticket. That's the whole point.
If you don't pay it, you do.
No. Let's be very clear. You don't have to go to court for a fucking seatbelt ticket. Y'all just be talking.
You don't have to go to court.
If you're fighting it, you do. If you're fighting it, you do.
Anton, ask yourself
Y'all
this.
just be saying any fucking thing.
Anton, what's the repercussion if I don't pay the fine?
The warrant.
It's not.
Okay, well, can I say this? So I asked, what do you do if you're in somewhere in the South, Mississippi, Louisiana, North Carolina, Alabama, and you get a ticket for something that you felt was wrong, but you get a ticket for failure to have on your seatbelt. Let's say that it costs $200 to $300 and you genuinely cannot pay. How does the court system handle that? And I'm reading y'all a part of
you go to court and you get put on a payment plan.
I know this, Quentin, but they're acting like I did it myself. So, but they saying it's different in the South. So
and if you renege on the payment plan, it's gonna be a warrant for your arrest.
It says do not ignore the ticket. Show up. Do not ignore the ticket. Show up to court. Request a reduction or a dismissal. Ask for a payment plan. Ask for community service. File a motion for indigency. Get legal help. It's often free.
Indigenous.
Legal help is often free.
That means you're broke.
Yeah, it is often free. The way that I got 2K, I got a ticket. A cop stopped me when I was living up north and told me I ran a red light. I went to court. Before you even go see the judge, they call you out in Jersey. They call you out into the hallway to talk to the prosecutor, and you talk to whoever the representative, the community defense attorney is, and they work something out. They told me that the intersection I was at, it wasn't even a traffic light there. It was a stop sign. So since he wrote me up for running a red light and not a stop sign, the ticket was null and void. I didn't pay for the lawyer to do that. I don't
even know why we going into this deep dive.
That you guys are
most niggas be riding dirty. They ride on suspended licenses. They don't have their tags in place. They don't have insurance. They be out here on the streets doing shit that they're not supposed to do. And we trying to act like niggas just be out here just being victims.
You right.
And like they broke.
What is we talking about,
of them have $300, $200, $150. They all got J's on their feet. They got Timbs. They got Air Force. They got money in their pocket.
Niggas be having purple label. No, niggas go out. They trick out at the strip club. They spend it on hoes.
True.
Man, you
that
don't know,
is true,
dog.
Quentin.
It's not true because Anton, you're the same person that says no one can afford a $500 freaking emergency, but now they got $300 for a fucking ticket. Which one is it?
Dog, these street niggas be out here with money, and they be doing what
you
the fuck
talking
they
about
want.
Street niggas. All street niggas ain't getting pulled over. What about me when I get pulled over? I'm not a street nigga, but I still get pulled over and treated as such.
Because y'all just talking, man. Y'all trying to make niggas out to be the biggest
Get out of
victims
here
of all time, bro. Niggas be out here doing dirty shit, riding dirty. They be having a pocket full of fucking money, and they out here talking about their victims, and they can't pay a fucking.
And the niggas that's doing right getting the same fucking
out of here, bro.
It don't fucking matter.
Niggas don't show up in court. They don't even give a fuck. They don't even get a right address. Niggas be saying all kind of dumb shit. Y'all kill. I hate y'all niggas when y'all act like y'all victims. Y'all always acting like a fucking victim. Y'all know what y'all doing.
Hey,
you know what you doing. You've been driving. Niggas been driving before they even had a license. Niggas be driving at 13, 14 years old, but you don't know that it's a fucking stop sign.
Like
you
I
don't
said,
know that you don't know that you got to
don't-
ride with a goddamn license on.
I don't expect
y'all.
I don't expect you Yankee ass
Niggas
niggas
is so over
to
y'all.
understand what go on down south. I don't expect you Yankee ass niggas to know what go on down south.
We're not Yankees, bro.
If the South is so bad, why are you still there? If it's that bad, why don't you come up north?
Well, I haven't had any issues. I've had
Come
way
on
more
and
issues
listen.
with
I
black
bet you
people
when
than
they had
I've had cops,
migration,
and
I
I'm
bet
down
you a
here
bunch
in
of
the
niggas
South.
went north. I bet
So why aren't you north, 2K?
I don't.
We are not Yankees.
Come north.
It's very rare.
Yeah, and I'm not a Yankee. We're not
It's
East Coast.
very rare that
We're not Yankees.
It's very rare that
I'm from the Midwest.
Every time I have ever gotten pulled over in my life, I was on some shit. I was doing some shit I wasn't supposed to do. I pulled that seatbelt down real slow, trying to act like I had it on before I ever pulled over. I was on some shit. Most people be on some shit, bro. Every last one of them. Even these motherfuckers that we be processing for, they be getting caught up in some shit. And then they get belligerent with the police, and then it go left. This shit is fake, man. Y'all fake victims. Y'all all fake victims. Y'all don't like the police. Y'all don't want them to police y'all. But then at the same time, y'all do want them to police y'all. But then if they say, all right, y'all want to defund the police, it ain't like y'all paying for it anyway because y'all property taxes are shit and y'all don't even pay y'all police officers shit. Then they say, all right, cool, leave it to yourself. Then y'all want to whine and complain. Oh, shit, why is my neighborhood so fucked up? Because you fucked up. Y'all know where all of the dirtiest niggas is. They out there dealing all day, and then you want to complain because the nigga got a seatbelt ticket. That nigga been selling dope to everybody that came by all day, and he complaining about a seatbelt ticket. No, he riding around with a switch because he ain't paid the plug yet. That nigga, he on consignment. And he was out instead of playing. You can
look at Instagram videos of people filming themselves with no seatbelt.
You know how to break it down. You know how to break it down from a key to a pound to a gram. Y'all know all of the math. Y'all niggas is mathematic geniuses. And then y'all niggas don't understand how to pay a ticket. That's how. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all niggas are stealing cars. Y'all know how to. You research everything. You know how to disable everything in order to go get the charger. You strip that bitch. You know all of the crime, and then you would do their job. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all not.
It's a group of black people in the comments right now. Ask them if they do any of that shit you just named.
Man, fuck them. I don't give a fuck about what.
All you did was stereotype us.
And it's true. Stereotypes is earned. They not given. It's earned.
So listen.
Okay, I'm still trying to figure out. what y'all part of.
Because if stereotypes are earned, why is it wrong when I think a white motherfucker that's the police is gonna harm me? Because ain't that a stereotype?
Whatever.
But I'm wrong.
You know they don't think you gonna harm them.
I'm wrong for that thinking, right?
Niggas are so dirty.
Y'all full of shit.
Just say you're scared of the police, 2K. It's okay. You afraid of authority figures.
These
Just say you're
niggas
afraid of authority.
These same niggas that ain't got $65.
You live in a white neighborhood or a black neighborhood.
These same dudes, I see some of them in the chat. The same dudes are saying that they ain't got $65 for a ticket, be on a fucking plane to Sasua trying to get his dick sucked by a bitch in a whole nother country.
Bro, y'all listen, bro.
I see two niggas in here that say that they passport bros, but then he said that he ain't have enough money for a fucking ticket.
What the fuck that got to do with anything right now?
Because nigga, how you ain't gonna have no license, but you got a passport to go get your dick sucked?
But
you ain't got
put your passport on Klarna. You can't put no ticket on Klarna.
Hey, I told y'all 2 weeks ago. I told y'all 2 weeks ago that they don't talk about passport bros in a good way. I won that argument.
Look, bro,
just won that argument. I told y'all.
It's just a different world.
I told y'all.
Priorities is fucked up.
It's a different world, dog. If you not there, you wouldn't understand, cuz.
Yeah, whatever.
I bet you if they put a firm on the payment screen, they pay off all your niggas talking.
Hey, man, I'll be honest,
It was
man.
my fault. Like, what are you talking about? These are self-inflicted wounds. You can't blame the police. You can't blame the system. You have to blame yourself. I knew I was wrong. I knew I was writing dirty.
So what was the Black Panthers wrong about when the police shot up all this shit? Molly only. What was
let's say something that happened 2000.
We gotta get to the next subject.
No. I need Molly to answer that question. The police
after she answered the question, I'm telling y'all that
she ain't saying shit.
Because you bring up topics that nobody was born in. I was not born during that time period. You have to ask me during the time period I actually existed.
Know when you was born, Molly. They ask you questions.
So stop asking me questions about a time period none of us existed in.
You're right.
I wasn't born.
It never happened.
My mama wasn't even born. Okay, so I don't know.
Whatever.
They got sold out by other black people.
I hope every last one of y'all gets. I hope all of y'all down there that's driving without a license get stereotyped. Then you have to break out like an inmate, and then you come on here.
No, don't say that, man.
No,
don't
fuck
say that.
you.
No.
I hope they have to break out of jail.
No.
And I hope you find your boyfriend in prison.
No. We're gonna remove this part from the stream. don't wish no bad on nobody.
No, I hope they get stereotyped. And if they don't have their license together, I hope they get the applicable crime.
No, so the problem with the conversation is like we moved the goalpost away from the discussion that was actually taking place. We gotta talk the real shit. 9 times out of 10, we talking about criminals. You know what I'm saying? Criminals are the ones that, I ain't gonna say all of them, but let's say 6 times out of 10, criminals are getting profiled. So when they get caught up, they got some shit.
Always gotta toe the line, and they gotta bring somebody's kid into it, as fucking usual. As usual, they always gotta toe the line and bring somebody's. What is the rule? It's one fucking rule that you niggas can't abide by. It's one rule. That's it. You dumb motherfucker. And if they do run off with it, it's called insurance, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go get another one. I'm rich. Always a dumb bitch that always got to say some dumb stuff. Niggas always toe the line. I hate you niggas. I hate you niggas. Every fucking time.
Damn,
one fucking rule. It's one rule. One rule. That's it. Niggas cannot abide by the rules. What's wrong with you dumbass motherfuckers?
I need my Bible closer tonight. Because it's been a couple of times, Quentin, I wanted to pull a you move in the chat.
I ain't looked at the chat.
But I'm not letting my flesh get to me.
No, he always be on some shit. He always do that.
It's always
it's
niggas.
It's tempting to call people out in the chat with something mean. It's tempting.
I let niggas rock all night. I don't time out niggas. I let them talk all of their dumb shit because I know that they dicks is little. I let them do all of the shit.
How do you know that?
Because that's what little dick niggas do. They walk with their legs closed together and they walk fast, nigga, because they don't have the room to do the shit that we do.
They walk fast.
Every Pride month, y'all.
I let niggas do whatever they want to do, and they gotta cross the line every single time. Every time. I'm about to read the super chats. Give me a second. Hate you niggas.
I think I've been on my best behavior tonight. Fuck y'all niggas.
No, hold on. I need to pause the chat for a minute. Time out of one more nigga.
What the fuck's happening right now?
Man, that's all punishing shit in the comments.
You can't mention people's kids. I don't know why that's such a difficult concept. That's it. It's one fucking rule.
I get mad. I'm gonna.
That's how you need the helmet. you crashing over there, man.
How am I crashing by enforcing a rule? Why am I crashing?
No, he ain't crashing. He ain't crashing, man.
I hate that
by saying don't mention.
That nigga be talking crazy though, man.
That's it. That's all we ask. Is don't mention people's kids and family. Yeah, it's not that complicated, bro.
Yeah, he got away with a lot.
He did. He been doing this shit all night.
If I get mad, family and kids.
Been doing that shit for a minute. He just be. I don't get it, man.
Y'all act like I ran my head into the door. Let me read these super chats. Jazzwa's man says he has a face tattoo. He's definitely innocent. Tony Pickney says Antoine Massie's biological dad, Rabbit, was Lil Wayne's stepdad. He's telling the truth. He doesn't deny being being a street demon himself. Tony Red says, "What up, y'all? What up, Tony? I'm too saucy for you. Too saucy for you. That is a very, very, very feminine.
Sauce is a down south term.
No. That's the way that
it's gay now. I guess it's gay now.
No. You know, he wrote, "I'm too the number 2 saucy for ya."
Nigga, I got that sauce pack because sauce is a down south term, bro. That they use for swag.
No.
I got flavor. Sauce, bro. That's a down south term.
No.
Everything's gay to the black community. It's so weird.
I didn't even say gay yet, but you said it.
I roll your damn eyes, Molly. You the leader of the shit.
I'm too saucy and gay. It's crazy work, dog.
No, I'm too saucy. That don't mean you gay.
Calling people gay is gay. Shit.
Y'all niggas stupid, man.
What's going on?
Y'all niggas gay is gay. God damn, bro.
No, dog.
Nigga gay without being gay.
So would you call yourself I'm too saucy for you?
Look, when I used to rap, the name of my mixtape was Extra Sauce.
No, that's not what I asked you. I said, would you name yourself I'm too saucy for you?
That ain't my he light skinned. Give him some leeway. them niggas be saucy, man. They be having that flavor. They got that drip, Anton. Anton.
Man, who got that song that's Too Much Sauce? Yeah, that's a song.
That's Future.
Yeah, Too Much Sauce.
It's fucking gay now. It's just a rap. Don't
matter.
No, it only became like that because of Saucy Santana.
Yeah, that was way before Saucy Santana.
Yeah. Like once Saucy Santana, like you don't want to pattern yourself behind something.
The Sauce Twins.
Who was that?
Let me finish reading the super chats. Give me a second. I'm going to 2K subject. Tony Red says I'm from Arkansas. Railroading is real. Mikey Mike Show says, so Antoine Massey locked up for a crime. So lock Antoine Massey up for a crime he didn't commit, but not for the crime he committed. I'm going to stay right here in Detroit and just travel. Me University says, Oklahoma cop told me to stay sweet, sir. You'll be fine. Western 108 says, Mississippi, Los Angeles, Alabama, Arkansas. Louisiana. Oh, was that Louisiana?
Yeah, that's Louisiana.
I thought he was going with the state. I mean, with the city, but I got you. No, I thought he was going with the city of LA. Are the most dangerous states to be in down south. The blacks in these places are out of control.
No facts too.
Kanisha Jackson says, I agree with AD. That's the equivalent to the same agreement that they have with illegal immigrants. And for your information, Jesus love you all. Love him back. He don't. 2K is excluded in that.
You need to love that lace front, baby.
Come on, bro.
Man, I know you seen that, bro. You can see.
Come on, bro.
Nah, man, you're not gonna diss my audience like that. I'm the only person that could diss my audience.
Okay.
Fuck the niggas.
They like it when I diss them. They don't like it when I diss them.
You have the worst audience on YouTube.
Who got the worst audience on YouTube?
You need to have a coaching call with her.
I got the worst audience on YouTube.
It's okay when you do it.
I was thinking about your audience today, and for your never mind, I ain't gonna say it.
Say it. Do it. Get this.
No, I ain't gonna
get on your ass.
I ain't gonna say it.
Go ahead, say it.
For some of your
let
audience,
me tell you something about my audience.
Because for some of your audience to say they're the most productive people in the world, nigga, they on every stream from the beginning to end. What the fuck you doing with the rest of your day?
So you hating on the audience because they hold?
No, I'm just saying, nigga. You can't be bold, nigga.
I'm telling you, hands down.
Y'all gotta remember this.
My audience.
Y'all gotta remember this.
See,
don't forget this.
This is the person that y'all was
all day long, productive as fuck, nigga.
And tell
don't forget this.
Clean shit up.
It's the person that y'all was supporting against me.
Don't forget this.
Remember that. See, the one thing about it is that even if y'all disagree, I still love you niggas, even if I get off on y'all. Quentin is saying that y'all niggas is unproductive.
And tell my audience will come clean shit up over here. I promise you.
You said what?
My audience will come clean shit up over here. They will check the fuck out of everybody.
Okay,
listen. I promise you. They will check the fuck out of everybody in your. I promise you.
2K.
Bro, y'all don't want that shit.
There is no core audience of people.
Y'all don't
that
want
is more
shit.
engaged. That is more engaged than what we got going on over here. Ain't nobody worried about nobody audience.
I fuck with the Anton Daniels, the little keyboard warriors. they ain't fucking with us. These are facts.
There's a bunch of women over there.
These are facts. I'll tell your ass up in the comments.
You say what?
Hey, it's somebody in the comments that be over there. They'll tell you.
2K, don't even waste. Don't embarrass yourself.
Listen, cause I'm bringing the hood to this bitch, dog. It ain't gonna be a fair fight, cuz I'm telling you this now.
Don't embarrass yourself, bro.
All right.
You don't want to do that.
Okay.
Many have come and many have fallen.
A bunch of Dookie Davis. Your car go to hell.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you don't want to do that, bro. We will absolutely swarm you, nigga.
All right, shout out to the keyboard warriors. This ain't what y'all want.
All right. I'm gonna let you, audience, chasers, let this nigga breathe. Dog, they don't play about me. They don't listen.
No, I get it.
They can go off and disrespect me, but can't nobody else disrespect me.
Hey, y'all ain't
we don't fuck with outsiders and we give grace to niggas, but let's be clear. If a nigga say something about me, it's over.
The level of niggatry I would put in these comments, you would, I'm telling you, wouldn't stand a chance.
Yo, I get it. Yeah, because
nigga
kid shit don't fly elsewhere, nigga.
I'm telling you, bro, you'll be like, what the fuck going on? Anton, you will stop your show and just start reading comments. What they say about your car? They say he look like a what? Bro, I'm telling you, bro, it'll be nasty work.
Your car is handsome. Don't do your car.
No, I'm just saying they just
that don't mean shit, nigga. Some niggas will turn that shit backwards, nigga.
I don't believe it.
Listen, your people got intellect, Anton. My people coming with the shit though.
Bro,
you know what's gonna win in the fight.
I want y'all to see how Quentin turned on y'all.
You told me to say it. I was gonna keep it to myself.
I want y'all to see how Quentin turned on y'all, chat.
I'm just saying, nigga.
Room 9. Do y'all see how Quentin turned on y'all? Y'all tolerate all of his crash outs, all of his
niggas simultaneously let this nigga say y'all from room 9.
Y'all tolerate all of his chat, all of his bullshit, and this is how he treats y'all.
All right.
Y'all got the wrong motherfucker by it, nigga. I don't give two shits, nigga.
They said Quentin fake, right? Hey, right?
Nigga, I don't give two shits, nigga. I'm here for my nigga Anton, and that's it. Fuck all.
You see how disloyal he is?
Fuck all you other niggas. Even Kim. Kim can kick rocks now.
Hey man, shout out to the Danielites, man.
Ask me nothing else about you.
Let me finish my super chats. I got to get to the people that we love. If you need a weapon in your environment, the fear of being stopped is because guns are illegal. Nobody registered is afraid of a police stop. Facts. Fade TV. What up, Fade? Says, y'all be careful. This Antoine Massey character is Cap. He claimed he never hit her. There are multiple reports that cops found a victim bloody. He also broke out of jail, cut off his ankle monitor, and stole a car when he was on a run before. Google it. Shout out to my dog Fade TV. I appreciate you. JD Caudo says, I'm from Alabama and 2K is partially correct. However, if your paperwork is straight, they don't bother you. And no, Molly, there is no public transportation here on a large scale. If you don't drive, you walk. KMG says, I'm from Alabama and 2K is 100% correct. If you don't getting it because you not from here, is systematic. Slimmy and AD y'all off. Mioli says Q Diddy gave the perfect example. He stereotyped the dude because of his tattoos. The police do the same. Word Custom says got pulled over 3 years in a row when we drove from New Jersey to Myrtle Beach, but I knew it was because of the New Jersey plates and up north drug trafficking. So why trip out? Tony Adams says 2K, how do you identify the enemy when making a patrol in theater? What is the call out?
You got rules of engagement. You don't need a
Mont says, what up, Mont? We rock with you, but you rocking with the enemy right now, bro. I love you, Mont. I do love you, Mont. But Mont been enemy rocking. He been enemy paneling lately.
Enemy paneling?
Yeah, he been enemy paneling. That's I love Mont, but god damn it, Mont. Stereotyping is not probable.
Choose up, nigga.
Mont, you don't want to be with niggas that had 200 people in they stream, big dog. All right. We did that. That's 3 years ago. Western 108 says the only
whoa. Who do 200? Y'all talking about me?
No, we ain't talking
about
not
you.
Oh. I know who you. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we ain't talking about you. Yeah, tell him your car. Do better, Mont. You got to do better, bro.
Wait, hold on. Like, I graduated fast to the hundreds. Like, damn.
Only sundown towns in America are black neighborhoods where black males kill black males all day, every day, says Western 08. History Package says, what's good, y'all? These shows be carrying me through the night shifts. No, Quentin don't agree with that. Quentin don't agree with that. Quentin don't believe that y'all
actually said all the shows Monday through Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, every day.
Hold on.
All 3 channels.
Hold on. Siri, stop. I shut all y'all shit down.
Yeah, my Siri went off. Like 3 phones.
You got a white woman over there, Anton. I'm gonna call him Dr. Umar.
On 3 phones.
3,000 people is like shit's going off in the background. Anyways, I'm from 48205. Oh, okay. I know where you at. At 405. I seen some stuff in broad daylight. Slimmy right on this. It do be justified. I'm scared of the South. Detroit ain't bad. Tell G says excellent points were made from both sides of the argument. 2K is correct. You are targeted. Police got to make quota. Prison is a business. Morgan McCowan. What up, Morgan? Says in GA, if you don't pay your tickets, your license will get suspended and they can also put a warrant out on you. G Lock says it's all about a legal search and for a plea bargain, free labor. Jonathan Brown says salute to AD and the entire After Hours crew, the Bag Chasers, and the Patreon. As my extended family, y'all bring me tons of joy. I love y'all. Rashawn Irving says they just profiled a black judge in the South for a broken light that wasn't broken. And he walked to the rear of the car and smashed her taillight. That's when he found out she was a judge. Denver's Dad 46 says the panel has the mindset of off them all and let God sort them out. I'm with 2K. It was bad at a time. Me and 757. Sour Vodka says don't expect to hang around shit and not attract flies. Amon Brookins says I live in Memphis and border of Mississippi. That's right, Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
I promise you that when I have been pulled over in Mississippi by one officer and then 4 other cars pull up, it's a normal traffic spot.
a traffic stop. I feel like a piece of shit, and they hope you're a criminal. Flacco says, you guys should watch the 13th documentary, which shows proof of a major corporations investing in prisons. Also show crimes committed by other races getting less time and then black people is real. Western 108 says, don't carry yourself in a manner to be targeted. Lonnie says, AD, you say you're always open to being wrong. In this instance, you're wrong, bro. It's okay. Brandon says, W.E.B. Du Bois spoke about rich blacks' contempt for us. Word Custom says in New Jersey, I got arrested for a ticket that wasn't removed from the system. Cop let me call and wait for my bro to get my car and call my mom for bail, and he was white. Crash Out of Cash Out says, my father retired from a police department. Of course, not all are bad, but he for sure warned me that not all police have good intentions, so act appropriately. From South Carolina. Dash and body cams changing lives. Shout out to you. Gemini Network says, the issue black people have is thinking police harassment is exclusive to black people. Everyone go through that. That's narcissistic or narcissist. Rain says, Molly said, let's talk about something from this century. Bravo 44 says, walking through the hood doesn't mean you understand it. Strange Day says, is there a wedding date set for 2K and Jazz anytime soon? A match made in heaven. Western 108 says, blacks in the ghetto don't want anything. Tyrant the Tyrant says 2K has the craziest non-sequiturs.
Supporters. I think that's what it sounds like when 2K says supporters. Probably.
Supporters.
And we're talking about criminals, and then he jumped to the Black Panthers. Those two things are not equal. DJ Ace Production says, I'm not gonna lie, I love this band of Room 9 Misfits, 7 helmets for the After Hours crew. Denzel Burke says Sandra Bland and Eric Garner, Michael Brown, Freddie Gray never happened. 2K just saying horrible civilian black people get wrapped in with Pookie. Red, White, and Blue Island Boy says 2K, did you claim victim oppression at the VA? Hooah. Tell G says it's a system setup. You got to make sure you don't get caught up in it. Cornelius Jackson, I appreciate you, big dog, for the 20 ball. William Collins says Molly did what Trayvon Martin. Molly, what did Trayvon Martin do wrong? Ordinary Manny says Anton Slimmy always on some Brother Knowles shit. I don't know what that is. Q Diddy might be a little gay, says T Sam. McDice says Anton saying all these ninjas are cocksuckers. Jamil says, did you cover the Doug Christie versus Jack Christie and Chris Webber situation? No, that's Thursday. I'm going to cover it Thursday. James Horton says, we rocking with you, Anton, on the night shift. Straight vamping. Vampire life, baby. Shout out to Jim Jones. John McCullough says, HR took the night off from HR duties tonight. Mr. 43TX says, what 2K said about the South and the seatbelt happened to me in Arkansas yesterday. For the cop to get in my truck, I had to remove my seatbelt. Fahim Jackson says, hey, Kim. Quasar 44 says the best show on YouTube. That's a fact. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn your notifications. Let me introduce this subject really quickly. I want to get y'all thoughts. This is something that 2K brought to my attention, or I would not have been familiar with it. Offset is angry at Cardi and Trayvon Diggs for allowing for his son to get matching braids. And this is crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with y'all really quickly, and we're gonna
bro out of line, man.
Hold on. I got you. I'll come to you first, Slimmy. All right. Let's see what we can do here. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and address this really quickly. Says that Offset has left the building. The rapper deactivated his social media accounts after spiraling over his estranged wife's, Cardi B's new boyfriend, Stephon Diggs, getting matching braids with his former couple, with the former couple's son, Wave. He wound up saying, now, when somebody died for playing with my son and call me a crash out, he posted that on X. And this is exactly what it said. He says, when somebody died for playing with my son, then they're going to call me a crash out. I don't care how I look trolling. With my kid ends bad. Trolling with my kid is bad. And then he deactivated his social media accounts and so on and so forth. So basically, it's heating up. Divorce. That belt is wild right there.
but the divorce is still in full swing. We know that Cardi is angry because Offset also said that he would possibly wanted spousal support, so on and so forth. Cardi B been out here in the streets with Stephon Diggs and all of that. So with that being said, what are y'all thoughts about that? I'm gonna go to Slimmy first, and then I want to get y'all the rest of y'all thoughts.
You gonna show the picture of the braid?
I don't think that they had it on here.
I found it.
Oh, here it is. I got it. Hold on, let me pull it back up.
Yeah, it was on my Twitter feed.
There it is.
And then Stephon Diggs had the same braids.
And that's his braids. And that's the kid's braids right here.
He holds me.
That's sweet. Aww.
The braids go hard. I don't see the issue.
I bet you don't.
So that's the braids. All right. So, thoughts?
I think it's sweet. Oh, he was trying to bond.
Slimmy, go Slimmy.
First off, it's too late, but bro, you can't crash out over no thought. Like, then the second thing is like, that's an NFL player, bro. You got to think through what you putting on the internet. It's a huge corporation behind him, and it's huge corporations behind them. You got to watch what you put on the internet. Anything, man, if this nigga Stephon Diggs sneeze the wrong way, that nigga, they might lock Offset up for that. You are a criminal, my nigga. You already a criminal. Literally. You have to be more, you got to be way smarter on how you move. Talking about, I don't care about trolling. No, my nigga, don't even type that shit, bro. Don't even type that shit. Like, that is dumb as fuck. This nigga's an NFL player. Man, you call up Cardi on the phone like, hey, don't ever have my son with no matching hairstyle with your dude. Don't put that shit on the internet that you want to try and off this dude. It ain't gonna fare well for you.
So Slimmy, I think you missing the point of a crash out. It's not it's not to commit a crime and get away with it.
Nope.
It's not that. It's I'm gonna do it to you, and I don't care who see it. I don't care who around. I'm gonna do it to you,
bro. He's not gonna be able to get to do shit.
He don't care about it. That's the point. That's why.
Listen. No. 2K. Stop playing, bro. That nigga Offset don't have the juice to get to Stephon Diggs, dog.
But you must don't know who Stephon Diggs is. This nigga's on the last leg of his fucking career. He playing for the Patriots, a losing football team nobody care about, bro. That nigga's on his last fucking leg. Offset is the one Migo that's actually about the life. That's the one that was in and out of jail. And this the part that's fucked up. It's because he is participating with Cardi to go at Offset. That's the stupid part about it. It's one thing to be fucking his guff. It's another thing to get the braids. But it's like you teasing, you picking at bro. Like he already did with the football thing. Fuck this girl while she was pregnant, and now you want to go fuck with my kids, bro?
Listen, bro, I am not discluding that. What I'm trying to tell you is the NFL is not about to play with Offset, bro.
Man, fuck the NFL. The NFL.
You can't say fuck the NFL. That's a fraternity of dudes, dog.
I don't care, nigga. Don't nobody care.
Yeah, you can say that. You can say that. Don't nobody care. But when Offset, okay, wait. Okay, you're right. Let's say that don't nobody care. You could go to another very similar situation with T.I. and Mayweather. You can go to a very similar situation. That nigga T.I. didn't get within 15 feet of Mayweather.
He swung on Mayweather. What are you talking about?
No, he did not.
Yes, he did,
bro. He swung at the air.
That you think he's swinging 15 feet away?
He swung at the. He was never gonna connect, and that was before you talking about the very first instance. What about the second time? He could not get close to him in that restaurant. He ran up in there. He ran up in there and didn't get close. So what you think? And this Mayweather wasn't even boxing no more.
Okay. Slimmy, listen.
So what you think gonna happen with when this nigga try and get close to the New England Patriots?
Okay, so Slimmy, check this out. God damn it, when Future and Sierra, nigga, the lead, most of the lead sided with Future. In this situation here, which are men that are baby daddies, that are husbands, you think they siding with Stefan about this bullshit? I bet you this niggas in the locker room right now telling bro, that's out of pocket. What group of men you gonna sit around and condone that behavior? Anton,
what? Okay, so think about this. What if Stephon Diggs' hair was already like that, and Cardi B is fucking with Offset and got the hair done the exact same way by the same stylist?
It was the other way around though. It
well, what I'm just saying, like you don't know.
I got a whole nother take.
So how do you know? How do you know how it went down?
Because everybody was saying it, bro. Like the baby hair been like that. He got his hair did like that. It's training camp time. So the fact that he got on the Patriot uniform let you know that he got his hair done like that. Secondly, but fuck that though. Let's get on the important take, bro. Cardi, bro, out of pocket. She a shit eater from here on out.
From here on out? Just now?
No. Listen, I try to give a benefit of the doubt because people change.
Nah, bro. She was killing niggas. She was killing niggas and robbing them, bro.
Yes,
like,
I agree.
Stop.
But she's
been that.
This is straight shit eater behavior, bro. And the
Who
fact
got their
that
hair done first, I'm confused.
the baby had the hair done first.
So, okay.
It's Stephon Diggs being petty and it's Cardi B, because you got to understand the whole them getting filmed everywhere they go. That's what a woman do when she get a new nigga. She fake happy on camera. You not happy.
I don't know, man. I ain't crash. I'm not crashing out over Cardi B, dog.
Bro,
I don't care if the kid is involved.
I don't think Offset gonna crash, but you got to understand, like that's.
I'm not talking about it online, man. Like I'm not raising no ruckus over that woman.
My nigga,
what she did, like if she trying to get back, whatever. I'm not raising no ruckus over that woman.
Hey,
at some point, you got to show that you over that.
My nigga, it's not her that he give a fuck about.
Obviously,
he don't care about them smashing on the boat. It's when you get my child hair like the nigga you with. That's the problem. Fuck the nigga. Fuck the relationship. Why use my child
hairstyle?
Why use my child as a sacrificial lamb? If me and Molly had a baby together, and I dressed our little girl like the stepmama, Molly would lose her fucking shit. Molly would lose her shit.
I probably wouldn't, but
every woman would. What is we saying? If you seen your daughter dressed like,
if she's being nice to my daughter, I don't care if they're dressed the same. Just don't hurt her. Don't disrespect her if you're being nice. Not everybody is petty.
Perry. Then can I ask Perry for?
Man, at the end of the day, he should have never married that woman. So whatever offspring whatever offspring come from that, offspring come from that is probably damned.
I'm not gonna be mad at him for making an honest woman of the bitch. But Carrie.
No, you got to.
Carrie,
you gotta hold him accountable for that.
Carrie, would you
now you about to crash out over her?
If you seen your daughter dressed like their stepmother, would that be a
nobody
problem?
Gonna care, man?
You muted, Carrie.
If I saw my daughter, well, this is not stepfather, so this is just boyfriend, which I think is very different.
That's even worse.
That is worse. So yeah, I mean, I get it.
Boyfriend,
Cardi is clearly being petty, and her man is either right alongside with her or he's partnered with her in some way. So it is petty. It is whack. At the same time, I mean, you're messing, like Cardi B is your ex, so she's gonna probably play messy. So it's kind of like, what are you expecting? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make it right, but
so listen, Carter. Okay, I'm gonna attack her parenthood because I feel like it deserved to be. Okay, Cardi made a list of her expenses. Okay, I want you to see. Okay, the driver get $40,000 a month. They coach tuition is $45K. Wage tuition is $35,000 a year. The babysitter is $12,000 a month. The nanny is $500 a day. The tuition now, okay. The piano class is $900 a week. Okay. With all that being said, if you spending that much money, you have basically outsourced the whole parenthood.
Most women do that work though, 2K. So that's not fair to say that. Most working women outsource their child care. And if Offset is that mad, why doesn't he have the child? Why isn't the child with him more so that wouldn't even happen?
No, Molly, let me reiterate. I'm not talking about child care. She outsourced the whole parenthood. From driver to baby. She got a babysitter and a nanny.
She got a nigga who make the meals for the kids. They got a chef and everything.
And he gave her 3 kids knowing this.
What do y'all expect?
Bro,
he gave her 3 kids knowing she was outsourcing all the help.
Bruh, this is a thought. This ain't no upstanding, wholesome woman. What the fuck are we talking about?
She's buying all this stuff for her kids. What do you mean?
What are we talking about? This is fucking Cardi B. She was on Love and Hip Hop trying to rap and be a stripper at the same damn time. What the fuck are y'all talking about? What do you expect from her? You expect her to be a mom now? You expect, stop trying to be like me. You can't do it. You're not right. Stop it. Anyway, what do y'all expect from her?
Okay, now
what do y'all expect from her?
You right, Slimmy.
Y'all expectations for this woman is way too high. Y'all been pedestalizing certain women all night. If she was black, you'd be dogging her.
Hey, you right.
I threw that in there. I just threw that in there.
Slimmy, I know plenty of hoes. I know plenty of hoes who care about their parents, care about their kids. Bro. I know plenty of, no matter how many niggas she fucked, how many poles she done slid down, they care about their kids. To use your kids as sacrificial bait in a petty back and forth between you and your husband, bro, that just told me everything I needed to know, bro.
No, man, this is toxicity
like that. I don't, and maybe it's just me. I don't get it. I don't understand why it's that big of a deal. It's just some hair. What if the little boy asked him to get his hair done like that? I just don't see it being.
That's a no-go.
I'm willing to admit that maybe I just don't get it, but it's just not that big of a deal to me. I would love for somebody to care for my kid in the way that it looks like he's caring for him. Now,
he shouldn't even be around the kid.
Could be that
is he a pedophile?
Be around
no. In 2 months, this nigga shouldn't be around your kid.
I hear you, but you know that he's been there, so you would want him to care about this kid if he's going to be there.
Caring about the kid is one
somebody
thing,
can be around someone else's kid.
But it's not like Offset can't care for his own kids.
So why ain't with him?
Why you can't get your hair like your daddy?
Why he ain't with his daddy?
We don't know that.
He couldn't have been with him. He couldn't have been with him if
Molly, Cardi B not with him neither.
That's my point. That's my point.
What is we saying?
What do y'all expect from this woman? What do y'all expect from this woman, man?
Now, this shit is just first class petty as fuck, dog. It's shameful. And what I hate the most is the amount of women, especially black women, that is cheering this shit on.
I'm not saying I'm cheering it on. What I'm
saying,
no,
not you. I'm talking about the comments. Trust me.
But I just want to be clear that I'm willing to admit that there are people out there that could see it as disrespectful or whatever, but I just personally don't see why it's an issue.
Okay.
Didn't Offset request for the children to be with Cardi B? Wasn't that his request when he was trying to get alimony? He for the children to be primarily at her residence. So he can't be picking and choosing what she do when the kids is with her.
He was trying to get custody, bro.
Men take their kids over they other chick house all
but they don't come back dressed like
them girls is probably doing their baby hair too.
Dressed like them.
We don't know that though. You can't say that.
What do you mean?
You're mad that an adult got his hair done, and like the hairstyle was a nice hairstyle.
Yeah. Okay.
If he's dating Cardi B, whether it's a real relationship or a PR relationship, like Why
Yeah,
do
you
we? It's
right,
a
Miley. What?
hairstyle.
Yeah, you right, Miley. You right.
I mean,
What
we're supposed to
Cardi
be
is saying,
enraged by everything on the internet. Cardi B and Offset been crashing out since the beginning of their relationship. We
When
supposed
did
to get
Offset ever
offended
use
by
the kids?
y'all
And
nervous systems have to be shot because y'all be offended
when
by everything.
y'all, well, you ain't got no kids, Miley. Kimmy, you don't either. And ironically, y'all the two people that don't understand. So I'm not expecting y'all.
But I've been around children.
You've been around children. You don't got your own. Because if you got your own, you don't want them to be dressed like your boyfriend, new bitch.
That's petty. Are they being taken care of? Are they hurt? Are they being touched inappropriately? There are bigger things than hair.
Hey,
Is the
you
hair
know what?
done?
You know what? Think about it this way though, man. Like this nigga literally talking about he gonna crash out over a picture of his son on the internet that he didn't actually see his son. Is that what we
Exactly.
talking about? Did he actually see his son in real time? Did he actually see his son in real time?
I don't know.
You upset? You doubt it, right?
I doubt it.
So
I
why
don't
you
know.
so mad?
But
Why are you so mad that you saw a picture?
imagine you
Wait. Hold on.
Okay.
Why are you so mad that you saw a picture of your son on the internet and that you ain't seen your son in person? You more upset about a picture on the internet than actually seeing your son in person, and you talking about you gonna crash out on an NFL player.
I'm gonna
Stop,
just
man.
be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm with 2K on this one. Don't fucking touch my kid. Don't. This is why I say that people shouldn't co-parent, and I don't believe in stepfathers. None of that shit because fuck that. Fuck that. Don't be posting no picture of son daddy day. Get the fuck out of here. I ruined that whole fucking household. Everything going down. I'm different. I'm different.
No, not with no NFL player.
Is that what happened?
Oh, with anybody can. Ain't nobody. Listen, everybody can get that shit. Fuck what y'all talking about.
So if
Don't
y'all
touch my kid. Don't dress like him. Don't post a picture with him. Fuck all of that shit. I'm with 2K on this. Some stuff for me cross the line.
So if y'all don't work out, you want her to stay single, not have any man show up as a father figure, although you're not, and just
you can't judge me. I handle my shit how I handle my shit. That nigga don't get a say. He don't get a say so of whether or not I qualify to be a good father or not. He don't get that.
But how?
All right, well, tell me. Okay, so tell me this, Anton.
Cool, nigga. Don't post no pictures. Don't do no similarities. Don't do none of that shit. Fuck you.
But you gonna type that on the internet?
Yep. Because that's your one warning.
So you're gonna not be there.
You're not gonna type that on the internet.
That's your one. I will. I'll do a whole live stream about the shit.
But hasn't most of Cardi and Offset's back and forth even before been on the internet? Like when he cheated before, when he they do everything online.
But never none about the kids though, Carrie.
Well,
what do you mean they do everything online? That's all clout.
Whatever the reason
have a father figure for my kid and you only been with the nigga for a month.
No, okay.
You don't even know
let's
this nigga.
Let's get this clear from Carrie.
Hold on.
I don't buy.
How are y'all justifying this nigga just because he fucking her, and he been around her for a month, and you already?
No. I don't. I personally don't. If they said that they started dating in
I don't care. It ain't
whatever. I personally don't think that he should even know her kids yet. So no.
Crazy. Why do you get to decide that?
I'm not deciding. I'm giving my opinion. Kid. I'm not deciding. I'm giving my opinion. I don't think that anybody needs to introduce their little kids to a new person that is not significant and they're about to be in their life for forever. You don't even know you're gonna be with him in a couple of months. And it's sloppy how it came about. So I'm not doing that. People
don't even fucking want their kids on the internet at all. Most celebrities are very careful about when they post their kids. You're gonna post my kid online on purpose and show his hairstyle. You evil. You knew what you were doing. You evil. You a
That's what I'm
evil
saying.
bitch.
Oh, go ahead.
You a evil, ugly bitch. And that's evil. That listen, you cross the line on that one. In my opinion, you cross the line. Cross the line, and ain't no get back, ain't no take backs. I'm now I see red. Now I do believe that you have to control yourself. So I understand what Slimmy is saying. But what I am saying is you can't say that the anger ain't unjustified. You can't say that the anger ain't unjustified. That's all I'm saying. Don't kill yourself. Don't go to jail for this nigga. Don't crash out. Don't do none of that shit. I get it. I'm 100% for that. But don't tell me not to be emotional for my kid, man, because I don't like that. I don't like that.
You should have your kid. It shouldn't even be in this type of situation.
What do you mean?
This what happens when you dealing with a thought.
What do you mean?
This what happens when you dealing with a thought.
Not to have, you can't take him away. What do you mean? What you gonna say? Hey, don't go with your mama?
Why you ain't got your kid with you? Did you just hear all that shit that they named off about why they wait. Think about everything think about everything that 2K named off. These is people that they paying for to take care of these kids. So that means one of them is not taking care of the kid.
No,
or both of them, excuse me. Both of them aren't taking care of the kid at some point.
How can I prevent my kid from seeing their mother?
I'm not saying you. When do your kid ever get to see you? We talking about a man. Wait. We talking about a man. We talking about a man complaining about seeing his kid on the internet.
It doesn't matter.
You ain't seen your kid.
I don't care if I don't see my kid for the next year. You don't get to take a picture with my kid after a month. I don't give a fuck what the situation is. This nigga he not a participant. That nigga's he not even married, bro. This nigga
he not in the picture with the kid though.
It don't matter. You know what you're doing. That nigga don't get to say so. And what happens with my kid, bro?
I'm not arguing that. What I'm saying is, why is Offset not with his kid?
Okay,
because it seems like he ain't seeing his children.
Slim, it probably wasn't his days to have the children, Slim.
What his days? That's crazy work.
No. Okay, so Q, when you going through custody shit, you gotta set a lot time with the kids, bro.
I agree.
Parenting time. No, stop saying what I wouldn't understand because I don't have kids. That don't have shit to do with it. This nigga seem like he ain't seen his kids in months. That's how the nigga acting like he ain't seen his kids in months.
How you gonna judge what he got going on with his kids, Slimmy? That's his kids.
I'm not judging that.
I'm
saying, why is the nigga crashing out? It sounds like this nigga.
You trying to justify what he putting online by saying you don't know when he ain't seen his kid. What you gonna do? How you know he ain't seen his kid, Slimmy?
You don't know.
Because Cardi fucking B said it?
I'm not basing it on Cardi B. I'm basing it on his reaction.
You don't know what.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
On the fact that he requested the kids stay with Cardi B primarily. So
he requested joint custody of the other babies, Molly. But Cardi B trying to fight him for it.
Well, and I think that because they said that he just got the hairstyle recently. The little kid had it since April, which means that old dude. No, what I'm saying is I understand even more why he's probably crashing out because he can't even look at this like Cardi is tripping. This officially lets him know old dude is tripping for real with her. So now y'all are involving my child. Yeah, it's just braids this time, but if you're willing to do this, then what's this role about to look like? So I can understand where he crashes out in the moment. It's not the best thing to do.
This is not the first incident. So Offset put a picture of a basketball. He said, "I'll pass." Stephon Diggs posted a picture of him catching a
football. Yeah, I saw that.
So instead of him being petty,
and it said 2 days ago.
Why you? He doing some shit that I would do.
Like,
imagine, I don't want to be on the receiving end of it.
Listen, imagine you fuck my baby mama while she was pregnant with my baby. Then you picking with me on Instagram, and now you got the same hairdo as my son, all on purpose.
Nah, dog.
You can't even get mad at
that's some I choose you to. bro. I can't do that.
Well,
shit.
and it's clear that Cardi is getting him back for probably a lot in her mind. She's probably justifying getting him back for a lot of what she went through. So
she gonna get fucked on the left. The crazy stupid shit that Cardi B doing is she letting somebody that ain't gonna be there 6 months from now ruin a relationship between their children and her.
Dog, if I was Stefan and I wanted to be petty, I'd get some matching outfits, go to JCPenney, take some family photos, put my arm around a little nigga.
Oh,
you know?
no.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so what all of this showing me is,
and then have my hand on his mama butt at the same time.
Listen.
That's how disrespectful this shit look, is what I'm saying.
Anton, listen. Offset don't give a fuck about Cardi because if she did, Cardi wouldn't have to use the kids to make him care. He don't give a fuck about her. He ain't care about the game. He don't care about the boat. He ain't care.
We always care. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm possessive. Even if I'm not with you, nobody else can have you.
Listen, that's why she got to use the child as bait. He don't give a fuck about what she doing with a nigga who just turning her into a nigga.
I can't go by what's he doing. I know who I am. If I can't have you, nobody can be with you. So it really don't make no difference. So I got a different perspective.
Well, and apparently 2 days before she posted a photo saying that he only saw their newest child like 5 times or something like that.
And here's the worst part. Wasn't Stephon Diggs fucking her while she was pregnant?
Yes, that's what I was telling you.
Busting on the little nigga.
We done with this, man. What? Man, come on, man.
I'm so honest.
Come on, bro.
You don't know the level of disrespect that's been going on for a long time, Slim.
These are facts. If anybody got
listen. I'm gonna say this. That shit ain't disrespect if you don't respect yourself.
Nah, dog.
What?
You was skeeting
if
on
you don't listen carefully. That woman don't respect herself.
Listen,
so she
Slim,
definitely ain't gonna respect him.
It's more about
what you think is gonna happen. I keep man, this woman is a thought, bro. This woman is a thought, bro.
Have you ever been with a pregnant woman, Slimmy?
It's it's different, bro.
Why he turned his camera off?
I know he nutted all in there.
Okay, so I have a question.
You don't pull out a pregnant woman.
Wait. That's why Carrie laughing. Slimmy, have you ever been with a pregnant woman, nigga?
Slimmy, let it go. Don't answer. There's no winning that question.
Yeah, it is. Fucking a pregnant woman is a win. You nut all in it. I remember I'm serious. I remember I was eating out a pregnant woman. This how I found out.
Whoa.
Yeah, this how I found out Sarah was pregnant. I was eating out and then I felt somebody touch my tongue. Then after I nutted, I was like, Sarah, go get a pregnancy test. I felt that. Yeah. And another way you can tell that she's pregnant with a black baby, get a chicken wing and then you stick it in. If it come out and it's just bone.
Sticking stuff in there. 2K, like
bone, you know you got a little nigga baby in there. If you stick it in like this and it come out like this, it's a nigga baby.
He done stuck a chicken bone in there.
Listen, somebody in the chat had a really good idea. If you really, really want to piss a nigga off, you really want to disrespect him, you get with his baby mama and put his son in a dress, nigga.
Oh man. I'm gonna kill you, bro.
Oh man,
I ain't gonna even hold you.
You can't Dwayne Wade. You can't Dwayne Wade.
You
can't Dwayne Wade the kid, man. You can't Zaya the kid.
And tell me house.
No, that's some shit. No, I ain't gonna lie.
Trying to say something.
Well, yeah, because I have
that's some crash out shit right there.
I'm gonna start at the mama house. I'm shooting everybody top around you.
Oh, happen again.
I will.
Have you ever? Did you know your child? I think your child seen fluid.
Stop. So here's the little boy's hair was done in April, right? Is his hair? You said that the little boy's hair was done like that in April. Is his hair still done like that in June?
That's immaculate as fuck.
I don't know. I was reading this article and it said that the little boy had been. Did it say he been getting the style since April or he had it since April?
But Cardi B don't never see the kids, so
he's been sporting the hairstyle since at least April. So
I would love to know if that's.
Y'all got y'all thinking y'all know everything.
I want to know if that's a recent picture, because if he got his hair done like that in April, it doesn't look like that in June. And this dude posted his picture yesterday?
He probably kept getting it redone.
But maybe. He did. But the reason why it was did, and then he got the contact from Cardi B. It's just a pettiness move, bro. Like you went to my baby mama. Because you went to my BM, you asked her for the person who braided his hair and told him to braid it just like my stepson or my son.
No, he
it's
probably
a nice hairstyle.
They probably got it at the same time.
Women
like
don't
maybe
understand.
the son got it redone
Women
and he got it done for the first time.
No, they
like,
get it, bro.
I'm gonna get like
happened to them.
Women don't understand.
He requested the kids primarily be at her residence. How is he upset that she's moving if he wants the kids with her? I don't. That's the part that I'm lost with. He wants the kids with her, and then's getting mad at what she's doing while the kids are with her.
Women don't get it.
Well, I think that one. I mean, I didn't see where it said that, but he could have requested that because they're younger, so I can understand that. And then two, even though she has the kids more than he does, he knows that was a move. Like it wasn't a coincidence that they had the same hairstyle. Like I could see if it was like, why is my son getting his hair braided from the same person? Then it'd be like, Offset, chill out. Like same person braiding their hair, relax. But the same design and all of that. That was a petty move. And
why
he
the
knows
daddy?
That. She knows that.
Never again.
The hair braider can do a different. She could have did it a different design. Like that was a petty move.
Like that. What if he was like, okay, that looks nice. I want that. Like so he can never have his hair done. How this little boy has had his hair braided ever.
No, I think that considering the circumstances, it's very obvious of why he would do it. Like
then Offset needs to take his son to get his hair done. It needs to be a father-son thing if he's going to be particular about hairstyles and who gets a hairstyle. Then you need to take your own son as a man to get his hair done.
You know what I realized today? You know what I realized today? That there is no peace when it comes to co-parenting. I thank God that I've never been in that situation before in my life. There is no peace because
especially with a thought.
There's no peace when it comes to co-parenting.
It don't even matter if
y'all being unreasonable.
It could get real petty. It could get real petty.
Being unreasonable, man.
No, but the thing is, though, she could possibly be trolling him. Like, and
she trolling. Come on, man.
And the boy's hair really ain't been like that in weeks. And Stephon Diggs did his hair like that recently from the same person.
Then Offset should know that.
And then it's like
he didn't see his kid.
And then it's
exactly.
They just want to get brother crash out. They just fucking with him.
Yeah, I think anybody who thinks that it wasn't intentional to jab at Offset I think that's being like, come on. We know it's a jab.
Yeah, I know we know it's a jab, but at the same time, though.
What if your kid pissed me off? What if your kid pissed me off, or you pissed me off? And now I gotta fuck his mama super loud that night. Like, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? You listen. The point that I'm making is that, dog, there is no peace when it comes to co-parenting, because if that nigga don't like me and then he gets to be around my kid, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, bro. It ain't no peace in this shit. It's no peace. I'm gonna have that nigga doing the Drew Hill. Have y'all seen the Drew Hill?
Yeah.
That little boy was really trying.
I'm gonna have him doing the Drew Hill for punishment and singing the song.
It could be a petty road. That's why I'm
it
like,
could be. It could be.
It could be
it
such
could
a
very
petty
well
road.
be, bro.
It absolutely could be. But what is the option if you guys don't work out? You want to talk about her for being a single mom when she could have been with somebody, but no, we can't be with somebody because You don't want this co-parenting situation. There's like no way to win it if y'all don't work out.
You can't be with nobody else, man.
Okay.
Why women not having kids?
You can't be with nobody else. Slimmy, why is that such a hard sell for you, bro?
I'm with you.
You can't have nobody around my child. Nobody,
bro. Wait. No, you saying two different things, though. You said you can't be with nobody else. Then you said you can't have.
Because then you're gonna bring them around my child.
So would you also never be with anybody else?
No, this is not a 1-for-1. This is not a 1-for-1.
You already knew that answer.
This is not a 1-for-1. That's not what we talking about. Y'all gotta see, women. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Y'all gotta stop comparing and trying to make it a 1-for-1.
But you're saying you don't want somebody around your kid, but then you go be with somebody and then bring your kid around that person, or you just don't want to
say that. I never said that. And two moms is different than two dads. Number one. Two bonus mom is much different than bonus dad. I don't know that.
Dad's not being a dad. The kid should just not have a dad.
You can't. No, your life is not dedicated to you. Your life is dedicated to your children. Your happiness don't matter right now. It's all about the kids.
You know, they say that the child's how successful they are going to be in life greatly depends on their mother's happiness, right?
No, that's a lie. They lied to y'all on that. I heard women say that all the time. That's a lie.
No, that's what the study said. Women.
I don't know where the study was conducted, and then I don't know who their sample size was. Probably was a bunch of those. Probably was a bunch of those same white women that we was talking about in the beginning of the show. All I'm saying is, I don't believe that shit. I don't believe it.
This nigga just started breaking all the rules.
I don't know who to sanction that study. Who was at Harvard when they was doing their diversity, equity, inclusion? I ain't going for that shit. I don't understand, bro. Y'all want these other niggas around the kids?
I think it's messy. I think because they're so visible, they should just shut up. They have children who will probably see this when they get older. That's what I hate about it. But
Quinn,
if he wants the kids over there, I don't know what to say.
You okay if another nigga was around your kid, parenting your kid, undoing everything that you did?
Nope, I took him to court and got him up out the house.
See what I'm saying, bro? I'm not doing it, man. See, Slimmy don't understand.
That's what Offset should do.
Slimmy don't understand because see, Slimmy is the one that's the menace. Slimmy is Snoop from Baby Boy.
You gonna kick over the fort?
Yeah, Slimmy is Snoop from Baby Boy, so he don't get it. You know what I'm saying? He can't relate.
Nah, man, I'll be playing the video games with the kids.
See what I'm saying? This shit don't be playing no games with no fucking kid, nigga. Hell no, bro. You can't play no video games with my kid. That's why my kid only need one controller. That's it.
Nah,
I'm taking the other controller with me, bro. Nobody can play on my kid game except for me. No, none of that, bro. No Mario Kart, no Smash Bros, no Call of Duty, no Splinter Cell, no GTA, no nothing.
College 25 on deck.
No, none of that. No
2K,
none of that.
I'm gonna give them pointers how to get better.
Like that shit, bro. Co-parenting is I know y'all be going the co-parents in this world, y'all going through it. I'm gonna pray for you that. I'm gonna pray for you.
That's why you have a baby mama that's ugly, then you ain't gotta worry about her getting with nobody else.
No, they still can get with some
ugly children. Who wants that?
That shit don't stop nothing, bro. It don't stop nothing, man.
Ugly people have cute kids. Stop. All the time. Stop.
Any final thoughts before I read super chats?
They don't.
Y'all got me upset. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. I'm having nightmares. I'm having nightmares, bro. I think I'm about to go out of town, so I might go to Vegas.
I'm actually going to Vegas this weekend.
Are you really?
Lies.
No, I'm going Friday.
Okay. When you going to Vegas? You going to Vegas when?
Friday.
Lies.
How long you gonna be in Vegas?
Till Sunday.
What you gonna be there for?
Just to go.
You said
Take a yearly trip.
You ain't. All right. Yeah.
Why you stuttering, nigga?
I ain't stutter.
Because he forgot he needs to start reading the super chats.
Kim said, I'm not with this fuckery.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Why you asking me questions when I'm having a conversation with her? Oh, now he don't hear me. Now
you talking to me? I said, why are you stuttering, nigga?
Why you care about what I'm saying?
Why you stuttering, nigga?
Then nigga gonna act like he don't hear the question.
Keep your composure, nigga.
I don't play COD with no kids. I don't play COD with kids.
I do.
I play Madden.
Let me suck at Madden.
Yep. I still whoop them kids though.
So you haven't even talked to her since she hung up on you, and now you want to try to figure out what the hell is going on.
I'm not trying to figure shit out. I don't give a shit what Kim do. What the fuck you be talking about?
We'll be like you. What Kim does.
No, yes. Nigga, what you do, nigga. That's what these motherfuckers understand in the chat, nigga. I know how to fucking talk.
So does everybody else you correct.
Yeah, I get mad when I lose that Madden too.
Oh, I see who Quentin's who can control him.
No one can fucking control me.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yes.
Only person that can control me is 65 years old, and he on 1178 Northwest.
Let's be clear. He don't talk to Kim the way he talked to the rest of the women.
Because I'll make Kim cry.
You don't talk to her the way you talk to the rest of the women.
I would make him cry if I talk to her the way I talk to other people.
Cry me.
Yeah, you don't do that shit with Kim. You don't cut that same. That's all right.
Anton, shut up.
No, I'm being for real because Molly got called crazy thing. Carrie, I think he told Carrie to shut the fuck up.
He said that to me so many times. Like, I will say that. He doesn't.
Yeah, I ain't seen him do it on the panel, though.
In front of everybody.
I say it to her in private. If I talk to Molly in private, I talk to Molly in private, too.
I just have
to say it to her on the panel because I don't talk to her in private, so that's why.
He told Mika, he said, who the fuck you talking to? I said, what is going on here?
These women need to know who the fuck I is.
Is this who Quentin is? He be saying all of this nonsense?
I don't.
He get wrecked.
Okay, so let me ask you in your unprofessional opinion. In your unprofessional opinion, is Quentin bipolar?
Unprofessional opinion?
He.
Watch yourself.
We don't need verification. Don't fuck up your relationship. Telling the truth. We don't need verification. We know.
Unprofessional medical opinion.
We know.
Quentin has several sides to himself.
Exactly. We know.
What's the name of that movie?
I'm multifaceted in this bitch.
What's the name of the movie with the finale movie with Mr. Glass, Samuel Jackson?
That's Split. That's Split.
Split. That's what it is. Fucking Split. Yeah.
Yeah. All them multiple personality syndrome.
Yep.
I gotta keep you motherfuckers on your toes. Shit. Fuck y'all.
Yep. He is a split. That's facts.
I can be who the fuck I want to be, no matter what fucking situation I'm in. Better watch the fuck out, niggas.
You know
I don't buy it.
Thought that might be early signs of not Tourette's.
Too expensive.
What's that disease where I guess it's extreme bipolar or something where they like will change in an instance and they'll start being a whole nother personality? It's called something. I forgot what the medical term is.
Move on, Anton.
No,
I thought it was multiple personality syndrome.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, multiple personality syndrome where you just running through different personalities.
I appreciate you. I am polite as fucking person. I'm glad you know that, sir.
That's not schizophrenia.
Maybe he just take drugs. I don't know. Let me read some of the super chats.
I do take drugs, nigga, and I'm running the fuck out.
Denver's dad 46 said, "Let me get your helmet. 2K. I'm crashing out for mine." DeAndre says, "Slimmy crash outs will sink the whole ship with him on it."
What?
Letitia says 2K is cooking. Big Nige TV says, "First, as my wife, real hair, not a lace front." Ooh, he's stepping up. He's stepping up for his girl. That was in the chat. Kindly 2K, you be the loudest one, but don't be talking about nothing. God bless you all, including 2K. All right, I see you, big dog. Jazzwiz Man says Offset was a bad husband. He is getting his karma. Dondre says y'all being naive. Y'all know she was petty. She was being petty. Denzel Burton says y'all missing the fact that Offset, a dude, have been going back and forth, so it's bad blood. AD would have put out a hit. Chef G Rap says, "I would be ashamed if my wife divorced me to be an NFL side chick." Dondre says, "If I was Offset, I would be petty and talk about her allegations on drug and men and say I was a victim. Checkmate." Jasmine's Man says Molly is defending Cardi because they are the same. Tel G says this is all a script, PR. Denver's dad 46 says the funny thing is the three people with no kids don't get it. Jazzwiz Man says a real man take care of other men's kids. You know, it's trolling. Denver's dad says been there, crash out for mine, locked for 43 months. Jesus. Billy Go Gruff says all the chicks on the panel cap every dude, baby mama know I didn't even want the chick doing their child hair. Better yet, theirs. Better yet, like theirs, including my baby mama and my grams. William Collins says, "Hey, 2K80 just justified a crash out. This empathy." DJ Ace Production says the chat never forgets. Tel G says about that putting the son in a dress comment. You trying to get killed out here. John Dondre says he kicking over the Offset son pillow fort and cooking eggs butt naked as he drinking Kool-Aid. That's crazy. Brandon says Q times me out, but his comments are by far worse.
Fuck you.
Ando says Anton on his Mr. Petty right now. And Yashua says Offset like I bet she won't like Ty's man. Y'all so you gonna make this up.
I bet she won't. I bet she won't.
Any final thoughts before we get out of here, y'all?
I never got to see y'all, but I don't believe that guy. The one who broke out of jail. I think he's guilty.
You think he's what?
He's guilty.
So you start looking up some extra shit?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that man, he got in trouble for violating a protective order. Where did that come from in the first place?
They also said that the girl who he was charged for doing that to, she was just arrested for helping him once he escaped.
Oh, I believe that. I believe that they have. I think what happened is they have a very toxic relationship. He probably was cheating. She found out. They go back and forth with all of this. She may have called the cops. They decide to press charges because they can do that even without her. She goes back and tries to take it back, and it's too late. That's just what I think.
Yeah, so schizophrenia is a disorder that affects your ability to think, feel, and behave correctly. So and multiple personality syndrome is when you feel like it's multiple people inside of your body and they take it, and you feel like you want to cry from someone else, you want to cry someone else's tears, but it's your body. So it's like some wild shit. That's not the same thing. Because somebody said that's schizophrenia, and it's not.
Y'all niggas got all the degrees to fucking diagnose niggas with shit.
Well, I just looked it up. You know,
I wasn't talking to you.
I don't care who you was talking to. I'm just letting you know what I did.
Still can't looking it up don't mean you can diagnose somebody.
Still can't stutter.
Yes, I can stutter. Stutter. Yes, I can. 100%. I can do what the fuck I want. I can do what I want. Shut up.
Never mind, guys. It sounds like schizophrenia to me.
Thank you. We appreciate y'all. We rocking out. Peace.